All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Dungeons and Demons, a very spooky episode. Today, or tonight, is the Halloween special. So, um, I guess,
Boobs!
yeah, boobs, exactly.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I hate it here.
Tonight,
You
on
should.
behest of one of my players, we're using all the sounds you will be hearing. All of the music in the background has been made by Epidemic Sound. They are, from what I've heard so far, very, very good. They have a wide variety of creators. So if these songs get content ID'd, don't blame me, blame Cade.
Hi.
All right. With that, is there anything else anybody would like to say before we begin?
Not really.
Fantastic. All right. So, last we left off, you all were sitting in the tavern in the Hearthfire Inn, and you were talking to one Beatrix Cordeaux as you exchanged stories with each other, and eventually it came to the point where she told her life story of joining and fighting in the military. And as you sit, the kind of smell of grog and beer and vomit and oak wood kind of permeating the air, the short-cut bobbed hair Beatrix sitting on a stool at the bar, the rest of you kind of looking at her as she tells this tale. As she finishes, you watch as a light comes to her eyes. The dwarven woman behind her is now pouring another drink for herself. And outside, the night's revelry has died down, and it's more settled to a still. You hear the wind blowing outside, and you feel almost a chill creep down all of your backs. For some reason, you're a little uneasy.
I'm cold.
Shivery.
Beatrix leans forward, and she says, "Now that we've told each other our stories, how about stories? I have one." And she looks at Bo. "How about I tell you all of the tale of the Bone Man?"
Oh god damn it.
The Bone Man.
Yes. I think it's only right
Yes,
since he seems
I-
so infatuated with him.
Yes, I've met one, alright? What? Whatever, go on.
But isn't that story a myth?
Of course it is. That doesn't mean that there's no fun in telling it. Little ghost story to warm up the night.
No.
So, 200 years ago, and all of you immediately hear like a faint in the background, and then the sound of a harp actually begins telling the story. All of you stand now in a small shack without a door. Around you, there's a single table, and it's very dirty and dusty. The thick, grime-covered window that highlights to the outside looks to be only bringing in dusk from the out. Around you stand your four fellows. The first thing you notice is, of course, where you are. The second thing you notice is that you're no longer in the Hearthfire Inn or being told a tale. You're now in this shack. And the third thing you notice is that the four people around you are no longer wearing what they were wearing before. And as you look down at yourself, you yourselves notice you're wearing something different. So, you all look down and you see that you're wearing very strange clothing. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to post the items that you are currently wearing. I'm going to post them in the item cards chat. So I need all of you to look at that.
Okay.
And the way I did this was 2 weeks ago I made you pick a word from a choice of 3. And I told some of you that it was because of, like, I wanted to see if I could predict it. It sort of was, but it was also for this. So
You told me it was for psychology
lied
homework.
to
How
me.
dare you?
yeah,
Lied to
I
me.
lied to all of you.
Thanks.
So, for
There was no lying for me, so
well, you didn't ask. Lothric
No.
chose leadership, so he got the costume of leadership.
Oh my god.
I
Bo
love
chose
mine. Oh my
Brad.
god.
Zone, so he got the
Fuck.
costume of the zoned out. Rue chose knight, which I knew they would, so they got the costume of the knight.
Haha.
Tanaris chose the doctor, and so they got the costume of the doctor. And Magnus chose
I
dancer,
fucking love this.
costume of the dancer. As you look down and recognize that all of you have different clothes on, you all feel magically more powerful. I'm going to say this now. If you do or say something that your characters outside of D&D would say in any other situation that isn't roleplay, like if Shaggy said like zoinks, there
Oh,
will
man.
be a chance at getting inspiration.
Oh.
I hate
Oh.
you.
yeah.
Oh no.
Wait, hang on.
Well, this,
okay.
this is gonna be easy then.
Hang on. You can do it, but you have to do it as Bo, not as Shaggy.
Yeah, you have to do that. Sorry, that was another thing. You have to do the impression as though your character is doing the impression of it.
Ah, shit.
Oh, interesting. So it'd be Shaggy Zoinks with a southern accent.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ah,
God.
zoinks.
Can my
There you
impression just be breathing really hard?
No, you have to talk about like
Damn it.
leeches and shit.
God damn
Talk
it.
about flowers in your nose
Okay.
too.
So, all 5 of you look around. You're all wearing different costumes, and you're standing in this strange shack without a door and a single window looking out into the dusk-lit night. What do you do?
Fuck.
Where are my clothes?
Where is my hat? Where is my ring? What the fuck is going on?
Guys, my boots are cold.
You know what? Here. No, I can't take the shirt off. God damn it.
I feel very clanky. I think.
You look very clanky. You look like Lothric normally does.
How do you walk around in this all the time?
Oh, right. Let me post the actual full images. So, Rue, when you look down, there is a stuffed horse tied
Yes!
to your leg.
I was going to ask if I had like the horse on
Yeah,
a stick, or if I had
the
like
horse
a
is actually like it, you know, like yeah, no, it's like in between your legs permanently.
Oh my fucking god!
What
Yes.
in the fuck is
I'm
that?
going to get so attached to this horse.
Bo, you have a stuffed dog doll, and it has 2 D's on its tag. You don't know where it comes from. And as you look around, Lothric, you find that you are currently holding a net.
Awesome.
Why am I holding a net? The fuck?
To catch
Oh
the
my
bone.
god, there is a
Yeah.
horse. I have a horse.
Anyways,
Welcome to the club, bro.
Tanaris,
I-
are you okay?
Never.
Can you breathe through
I-
that?
Ah! Where's my robe? She's like frantically turning around. I don't know where my notes are. What is happening?
Magnus is doing that like awkward stand with his elbows out and his arms also out. Is just like, I don't know what to do. I feel very.
Actually, Magnus, I gotta say, that is the most
Okay.
fitting outfit I think you could have gotten.
I hate it here. I want my clothes back. My nipples are cold.
And with that, all of you, as the silence kind of grows, you hear. And you hear. So good to see you again, Bo.
God damn it! I told you.
What the fuck?
You've brought friends, I see.
Yeah, I did. Now, why the fuck are you still here? Where am I? What's going on?
Hello?
You are currently in a sub-dimension. Oh my. And then you hear and right up against Rue, right up against the back of your neck, you hear hello.
Oh,
Oh my god. No. No. No.
And as you sort
Y'all
of
thought
whip
I was
around,
crazy.
as you whip around to look, there's nothing there, and you hear another. You're in a dimension, you 5. Now you must make your way out, but it won't be so easy. And then you hear, and on where the table is, at the back of that, you watch as a small door, like out of the wallpaper, appears, and then it's about maybe 1 by 1 foot, well, 2 by 2 feet, I'd say.
Okay.
Y'all thought I was fucking crazy.
You still are
No,
fucking
but-
crazy.
You still
No,
owe
Bo,
an
the bone
explanation.
man
What
don't-
is this?
That's the Bone Man, you dumbasses!
This-
That's what I've been trying to tell you!
The Bone Man isn't real. You're gonna be put in some random weird place, and you're going to immediately assume it's the Bone Man.
He just said my name. Rue.
Anybody can know your name.
We're
Not
not
like
going
that.
through the door, are we?
There's no
Tiny
other
ass
exit or entrance
1-foot
in this
door.
place.
We have to squeeze through. Oh, God, fucking.
And it's like, it's not like in the wall head height, it is from the bottom to the top of the 1 foot.
Question.
Well, Zoinks, shit, here we go, I guess. And I start crawling through.
Okay, so you bend down, and as you open it, in front of you, there's almost like, think of like an image of a swirling vortex that's moving, and as you begin looking into it, it gets longer and longer and longer and longer.
What kind of
Is it-
cool shit?
That's where I got it from, thank you.
Okay, cool.
And it's this swirling vortex of orange, blue, and red.
Oh, hell nah. Nope. I'm a southern man. This ain't gonna work. Nope.
Bo, what do you see?
I don't know, Rue. Why don't you go ask the vortex that's currently swimming outside of this giant door? Why don't you go ask the vortex of, what was it, blue, red, and what?
Blue, red, and orange.
Why don't you go ask the blue, red, and orange vortex outside that looks like a impending death?
And Daenerys is gonna go investigate this vortex.
Okay, do you, like, go into it?
Yeah, she like sort of leans in.
Okay. So as you lean in, you feel the feathers on your body start to get like getting sucked in like a vacuum, and then you hear thump as you get sucked in.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah, I jump in after her.
Okay, there's another thump.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'll do the same thing and go through
Are they-
the portal.
Okay,
Are they
another
dead?
thump.
In the vortex, you just hear like hawk screaming sounds.
You hear there's nothing but hawk screaming sounds and just zoinks.
I don't want to go in there.
I don't either. Do you want to
Are they
rock,
dead?
paper, do you want?
Well, the
No,
horseman
no
cheers.
ghost.
I don't want
No
them
ghost.
to be dead.
Okay. Okay. Alright.
Fuck
Weird
this.
horse
I'm gonna
thing. Let's
crawl
go.
through.
Come on.
Okay, there's another, but slightly less sounding thump, and then another thump, and Rue, your horse gets caught on the 2 walls as it and it finally gets caught and released.
Why is it always the horse call? Why is it always the horse?
Because it's hilarious, fuck you. And all of you immediately, you're falling, and as you're falling, the swirl of the orange, blue, and red the blue begins to fade out. Now it's just orange and red as it swirls around you. You feel like you're falling forever, and then suddenly you're not falling, and you all on top of each other the way you came in to the portal.
Oh no!
And you all fall on top of each other in a big dog pile.
Daenerys is at the bottom of this pile, making very, very pained noises.
That's why I said oh no.
I need you to get off! Ow!
Oh my god. Sorry. And she like real quickly like clambers off.
God damn, Lothric,
I
if that's
imagine
what
it's
you
like
wear every day.
I imagine it's like a really big toddler that like just waddles off. Like, you know that one kid from what is it called? A Christmas Story, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna get off the pile. Like, sorry guys. Get off! Get off! Get off!
Daenerys, I'm gonna help up Daenerys.
Daenerys takes your hand.
Pull her up and like brush her off. You alright there, Feathers?
Why are you guys so heavy?
Don't blame me. Blame the tiny armory over there.
Why is there a flightless griffin on your waist? Pointing at Elrude.
A wingless
Oh.
griffin.
What? Oh. A horse?
Wait, no, Bo, don't look.
It's already too late.
And with that, as you guys kind of like come back to your senses and look around, what you see before you is very interesting indeed. There are you currently stand in the middle of a cobblestone path. On either side of you are flanking endless woods of decaying and dying trees, their leaves seemingly floating to the ground, and on the horizon is an endless dusk. Painting the pseudo night sky with oranges and blues and reds. That same kind of chill creeps down your spine, and before you recognize it, you're kind of shivering at the thought. Behind you, as you all turn to look, there sits a single carriage with a horse made entirely of blackened bone and fire-red eyes. The side of the carriage reads the Conundrum Carriage and is painted green, white, with pink and blue flowers.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What? This is really creepy, actually.
Can I walk up to the horse?
Yeah?
DM, before anything, do we still have like our weapons on us?
Oh yeah, everything you had on you took with you. It's just you're wearing new clothes now.
Do I get to add the cane to my inventory?
If you want to.
Yes.
Guys, I don't have pockets.
I don't know what to tell you. You look like a belly dancer, and I'm going over to the skeletal horse and just petting it and sobbing a little bit.
Don't touch the horse.
The horse kind of as
Yeah,
it nuzzles into your hand.
I was doing the same shit.
That hurts. That hurts a lot. I'm getting in the carriage. Fuck this.
Okay. So, Bo, as you enter the carriage, there is... As you enter it, it kind of seems to stretch, almost. Like, the carriage itself gets longer and longer until there's enough space to seat 5 people.
Whoa.
Does it look like that on the
I'll
outside as
go
well?
ahead and follow him into the carriage.
No. On the outside, it's perfectly normal.
Nice. Ascot? Is that what it is? Bandana? Where the fuck did you... Is that my bandana?
The scoff.
It's an ascot.
It's an ascot. It's an ascot.
Bruce is gonna kind of just quietly follow and step in.
Okay.
How tall is this carriage? Does Rue need help with the horse?
No, I mean, she can easily clamber in. It's just a little bit clunky.
The
Okay.
horse isn't that much like... It's like one of those felt horses. It's not...
Yeah.
To Daenerys, this is a conundrum. She looks inside the carriage, looks outside of the carriage, and then looks back inside, and then looks outside.
Daenerys?
Physics be damned.
How is this possible? That there's no way. There's not enough room for us on the outside, but there's enough room for all of us. Oh yeah. She just quietly shuffles in and sits next to whoever.
Well, I do apologize. We are at full health, right? Like at this point.
Yeah,
we're taking,
all
like,
of you have
long
taken a
rest.
long rest.
Oh,
Oh, good.
good.
Thank you. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure.
It's my bad. I forgot to say.
I'm gonna pet the horse for a little bit longer while looking at Daenerys like she's on acid.
Daenerys is convinced that she's on like drugs right now.
Alright, hold on. Lothric, did you get the dwarvish whiskey again?
I didn't have any alcoholic beverages of any kind before this happened.
You. I don't fucking believe you.
You want to smell my breath?
No, it smells like garlic.
We're gonna kiss.
Ew.
Okay then.
Daenerys
So,
is like in
are
the
all of
carriage
you in
holding
the
her head.
carriage?
Oh,
Alright, Daenerys, what were you doing?
no.
Are we
Yeah.
all in the carriage? I know.
Are you all in the carriage? I need to know.
I'm petting the horse right now.
Yes. Magnus, get in the goddamn carriage so it's gonna be alright.
I'm gonna finish petting the
What do
horse.
you mean over with, Bo?
I'm gonna finish petting the horse and be like, please don't kill us.
The horse kind of just,
Give it a pat on the side and go in the
which is
carriage.
strange because it doesn't have flesh; it's just bones.
You're cool as shit.
Petting bone.
Please don't kill us.
So you clamber into the carriage, and this time, instead of stretching lengthwise, the carriage stretches like. Instead of stretching widthwise to accommodate all of you sitting shoulder to shoulder, it stretches lengthwise, and you watch as it does. Another smaller chair appears on the other side, but nobody sits in it. And with that, you hear a crack as the reins are cracked, and you hear a as the horse begins to trot. As you ride along, you hear the wind begin to pick up outside, and it is not long until who are sitting on the outsides able to look out of the carriage.
Probably me.
Probably me as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as the carriage is, and the endless rows of decaying, dying trees with their leaves fluttering in the wind, the smell of strangely pumpkin in the air, and a chill dusk painted. You can see high above you is a massive moon, like huge. Think like Majora's Mask kind of big.
Oh, fuck that. No!
Oh, you've had a terrible fate, haven't you?
I hate
Oh god.
So as you begin trotting along, Magnus and Bo, you two look ahead and you see, as you come over the ridge of a hill, below you is a small, sprawled out town with people walking to and from, and torchlight flickering, and as you come over it, and you begin to pass a sign. And there's a wooden sign that's like kind of crooked and painted very eagerly, and on it says, "Welcome to the town of Night." And as you pass, I'm going to say this narratively, none of you notice, as you pass, the wind kind of blows, and a branch that was blocking the sign blows out of the way and snaps off, and the sign says, "Welcome to the town of Nightmare." As you
Awesome.
down towards the town.
Lovely. Great. Love that.
I shut myself with a free action.
We don't know that happened.
Awesome.
Sorry.
Alright.
There's a town ahead of us called the Town of Night, which is ironic considering it's dusk. Daenerys, what time is it?
I'm not quite sure. We're not quite in the same world as we usually are.
The question is, does Daenerys have the keen mind feat?
I know, but you know everything, so I always have to ask you first.
I'm not a trans-dimensional being.
Rue, what time is it?
She I think she's sitting like in the middle, so she kind of like leans over and she's like, I don't know. You're closer. I thought you would know.
Well,
I'm gonna need a drink once we get back. Oh my
hey, it's
god.
5 o'clock somewhere.
It's always 5 o'clock. It is always 5 o'clock when you raise the dwarves. I thank you very much.
Aren't dwarves alcoholics?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's always 5 o'clock.
Seems like an epidemic.
Wait, you're not a
We're not
dwarf.
going there. I was raised by them.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Ah, shit. Important backstory.
And with that, you hear another crack outside, and the clops begin to slow down to a more steady trot as a and you begin to hear sounds. And Bo and Magnus, as you both look outside, you see that you're entering the town of Night. It is a town in the sense that there are people living in it, but not a town in the sense that it is the size of a town. There are maybe 4 or 5 buildings scattered here and there. As you get closer and closer, you begin to notice that the people walking around are not indeed people at all. There's a small family of skeletons off to one side, a single zombie digging through a garbage can, 2 pumpkins hopping along the road in front of you, and they both kind of look behind and see the carriage and kind of like hop hurriedly out of the way. And all sorts of different beings like that. A werewolf on top of one of the houses howling at the moon. And that same kind of persistent howling wind and this shaking of the leaves in the trees as you come to a stop and you hear another and with that, the carriage comes to a complete stop outside of a single building. On the outside, it says there's a sign, and half of it has been cut off completely, and now it just says Finch's Tav. Or sorry, it would say Finch's Urn. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Do we see anyone
Driving
the carriage?
people. Oh, driving the carriage? No.
I'm just gonna take a gold out of my pocket and just put it where I think no one is sitting.
Okay, so you are on the opposite chair to you?
Yeah, if I can.
As you place the gold on the chair, you hear a brisk, "Why, thank you, sir."
I get out of the carriage!
God, okay.
Gold, poof, out of existence.
Huh?
Oh.
You're welcome. Not a problem.
Okay.
And he slowly walks away, just hiding behind someone.
Okay, do you all get out of the carriage?
Yes.
Yes, very much.
Daenerys is going to investigate this chair. She's gonna look like really closely at
Roll
where
an
he put the
investigation
coin.
check.
Okay.
Do I permanently have the frightened condition as I have these clothes on?
No.
Okay, thank you. I was going to be very upset if we did. It would be character accurate, but it would be upsetty.
I
leaving it
got
up
an
to you.
18.
So as you pour your hawkish eyes over this chair, there is absolutely nothing. Like, from all your magic experience and all your learning and everything you've ever known about magic, this chair is perfectly mundane.
Weird.
I guess Daenerys will, like, take a deep breath and just step out of the carriage.
She's gonna have like a mental breakdown, dude. Oh.
Alright.
How does anything work? This is breaking all the laws of metaphysics. Nothing is abiding by the laws.
I don't think you can use that to your advantage right now, friend.
Hey, it's like us.
Daenerys just looks away from you.
I'm
So-
sorry, I had to.
I'm sorry. No, I
So-
think they're mad at me.
You're all standing side by side, and you hear another crack as the carriage begins once again to off as it kind of ambles along slowly. You see, now there are a myriad of people looking at you. There seems to be a woman dressed up as a witch. Like, it looks like she was forced into a costume like you guys. And as you look around, you notice that a lot of the people with skin look to be forced into costumes here. There are maybe like 4 or 5. There's one in like the typical like demon with a pitchfork costume. There's another one that has like, like the box astronaut costume. So you all stand, and they're all looking at you, and you hear another guy in the back say, "Oh, newcomers. Well, at least we'll have more people for here forever." And they all begin to scatter off, and you now stand in front of Finch's urn. As you look, this kind of 2-story building, it's like a mismatch of different woods. It looks very run down. All of like the peeling on it, or all of the painting is peeling off, and the windows are cracked and very musty, and it really does paint a really good picture against the backlit sky of dusk.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and enter the inn.
Bye, skeleton
See you guys
horse.
inside.
Please come back.
So, Lothric, as
Sorry, did they say forever?
What?
Oh, did we hear what those people said?
Yeah, you all heard that they said forever, yeah.
Okay.
They said forever, bro.
They said forever.
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 So,
Forever,
Lothric, as you
ever.
begin to approach the building, you go to reach for the handle, and it and like opens very quickly, and in front of you stands the most Dracula-looking motherfucker you've ever seen. He's got one arm around his face with a cape carrying down over it. The collar is frilled up. He's got jet black slicked back hair. He's got a very bony face, and 2 fangs poke out from his mouth, and he says, "Welcome to the town of Nightmare."
Thanks.
Nightmare?
Oh, I don't know.
Nice
Marie.
costume.
"I see you are newcomers. Please come in." And he, without like moving his feet, he kind of just floats out of the way, and he holds an illustrious bony fingered arm out and takes a deep bow.
I'm assuming my hunter's bane senses are just going off the fucking charts at this point.
No, they're not.
Oh,
Not a single
What?
thing is reacting.
I'm sorry. What? Oh god.
That was cool as hell. How did you do that?
Do what?
No, I'm talking to him. I was asking
Oh.
him how he did the whooshy thing.
It is a part of my condition.
Cool.
Oh.
Don't say blah blah blah. Don't you
Walk
fucking
in.
dare say blah blah blah. Cole, don't you do it. I can hear
I'm
you
gonna do it.
smiling.
Fuck you. So,
I guess
what-
we'll walk
what's going
in.
on? Okay. So you all, I'm guessing you all walk in. Does Daenerys walk in?
Yeah, kind of behind everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he says, "Lambert, my dear wife, we have guests." And then as you walk in, you see that this is what was once a tavern. There are a smattering of different tables and chairs, all of which have been what looks to be made of different sources of wood, like almost like it was built from like a scrap heap. The bar itself is an unsanded just chunk of like oak, like trunk, and you see a woman standing behind it wearing like a flannel shirt and like khaki pants and a belt, and she just says, "Finch, stop with the act. Take those dang things out of your mouth." And he says, he reaches in and pulls out a fake thing of like vampire chompers. He goes, "Yeah, all right, I'm sorry. I just, I get into the act." And she says, I know, but come in. My name is Lambert. That's Finch. Welcome to what was, well, sorry, excuse me. Where are my manners? My name is Lambert. You may call me Lambert Crombie. That is Finch. Welcome to Lambert Crombie and Finch's Tavern. As you can see, my husband is a vampire, and I am as well. But don't worry. We won't suck your blood. No, we've been here for quite a long time, so we learned to subsist entirely on bats, rats, cats, and more. It's actually very friendly, very good for you, too.
Howdy.
Hello. Hi, nice to meet you. And Rue kind of like hesitantly extends her hand
Who are you extending it to?
to fucking
Lambert
Finch.
or Finch?
We'll do Finch.
So Finch very gingerly like grasps your hand and says, "Why, thank you, Mina."
Oh. Okay. But what are you giggling about?
How did we end up here?
Yeah, that's honestly a question I think we've all been asking. If you come in, grab a seat, and she kind of like she whisks her hand across like the tavern, and 5 chairs move all in front of the bar.
That's cool.
Okay.
Do we ever get our normal clothes back?
No.
Fuck. I sit at the
You mean
bar.
I lost my dead last spring? Whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna go sit.
All right.
Daenerys is gonna walk up to Finch and be like, "What is happening with all of the chairs in this place? They're all magical."
I do not know what you speak of.
She turns around and goes to the chair to sit down.
I pat her on the back. Just, I'm sorry.
Do you guys by chance have a drink menu? I'm parched.
Oh yeah, of course. And she kind of turns around and looks down, and then looks up, and then turns around. And she says, "We got blood, goat's blood, bat's blood, cat's blood. What kind of blood are you looking for?"
I was
We don't
thinking
drink
of
blood.
something stronger.
I thought you
Oh,
stopped
well,
drinking.
stronger. Well, the only stronger thing I know is witch's brew, but that's about it.
What is that?
What's witch's brew?
I'll get one
Oh.
for me and one for my friend over there, and I point towards Bo. You're gonna need it.
Thank you, kindly.
Fantastic. And she kind of like, all at once, her clothes collapse, and you watch as a bat flies out of the clothing and through a window. And Finch kind of comes around, still gliding as he glides across the floor and comes around the bar, and he says, "She will be back. For now, questions."
How do we get out? You don't know that. Never mind.
Actually, there is but one, and he holds up a single bony finger. Wait.
No, no, Sesame. Get the fuck out of here.
Yes! Yes!
Oh man.
Fucking.
Lovely.
You see, when my wife and I were cursed to be vampires forever 21, we were sent here and have spent many eons thinking about how to escape.
Have you thought of anything successful?
There is but one way, as I said. You must go through the Forbidden Forest, and he kind of gets quiet, and you watch as like the act kind of drops from his face, and he says, "Well, you gotta actually, you gotta fight the saucy witch of the south."
Saucy?
I'm sorry, what?
The saucy witch of the south.
And he kind of like looks around as you all say witch, and he's like, "Stop! She doesn't like us using the W word. I
Okay.
just used it for emphasis."
So saucy bitch
Does
of
she
the
prefer
south. Got it.
sorcerer?
No, that's worse.
Does she prefer sorceress?
I don't. She prefers anything that isn't like, kind of mean.
I
Oh,
feel
yeah,
like
that's kind of
that-
small.
I
And we
feel
have
like
to
that would-
fight them?
Too many
like-
questions. You with the horse, go first.
Okay. So we have to fight. How is fighting this reasonable sounding person
Well-
mean that we get to go?
Haven't figured that out yet. Nobody's come back alive, so.
Great.
Oh, that's just great.
So
Thank
you
And
don't-
now-
I'm like a badass and driven my own road right now.
No! Fire hair one.
So you don't actually know how to get out. You just know of a thing that people are going to die for.
And he kind of sweeps his cape across his face and says, "It is the only way that has not been tried yet."
And everything else you tried failed?
And he kind of like looks around and drops the cape again, and he's like, "Dude, yeah, why would we be here?
I'm just checking all the boxes, man.
I've been here for 200 years, alright?
Holy shit, what?
200 years.
Nobody ages here, guys."
Wait, hold on. How long has it felt like you've been here? Does it feel like you've been here for 200 fucking years?
Oh, I mean, like, there's no day. It's forever like dusk outside, and he kind of sweeps the cape back up again, and he goes, "But to me, in my infinite glory, it feels like nothing the passage of time.
You really
And then-
enjoy playing the part, don't you?
I was an actor once," and then a bat kind of poof, and turns back into a now nude version of Lambert, as her clothes had dropped off her before. And she kind of like,
how does
"Oh,
that-
right." And then as she looks down, all of the clothes then like back onto her.
Oh.
Hotness check? Maybe?
I rolled like
No.
20, so...
I need clothes that do
Got a
that.
nat 20.
That's the man's wife, guys!
I also got a 20.
Guys.
You all are like fucking anime characters. You just get nosebleeds.
Is my nosebleed on fire?
No. And she kind of like, in one fluid motion, sweeps 5 bottles of potion across the table, and all of them immediately, the corks kind of pop out, and fizzy green substance begins to bubble up and over. And she says, "Here are your witch's brews. Do mind that they're a little bit strong, so you might want to go a little bit easy on these."
I take a huge swig.
Oh, God.
Yep, that checks out.
Somebody did it before I did it.
So as you hammer the witch's brew, you immediately begin to feel a little bit lighter, and then you notice that you're no longer in your chair, and you just start floating.
Are these
Man's
these
really-
drinks?
She really gave us a Minecraft levitation potion right now. This is
Yeah,
sick.
basically.
I'm gonna grab Bo's pant leg.
Okay.
Get the fucking balloon.
So you
Ow.
immediately feel like you're starting to stretch, and then the balloon stops, and you can hold on to him. And then, Bo, about a minute later, you back onto the floor.
Ow.
That was interesting.
Can I still be holding his leg?
If you want to.
What you said. Oh, God.
So, my dear new friends, if you're looking to make way out, you must go through the Forbidden Forest. But, in order to do so, you must know the secret path.
Okay.
The secret path. Okay.
There are too many pauses in this. I need... Just give us all the information now, please.
He drops the cape. Can you wait, dude?
Man, I don't want to be here as long as you have.
You literally have eternity, alright?
He's got commitment to the bit.
He does got
Like,
commitment.
I've actually been practicing for this for like 180 years, alright? Can you, like, just chill out?
Okay.
I throw a piece of gold at him, like, just, like, here you go.
He doesn't catch it, it just hits him on the arm, and he's like,
Just-
what the fuck was that, dude?
I thought your performance was good. I'm sorry. I've had a long day.
His horse died
Alright.
yesterday.
So you said secret path. Do you know about this path? What we
He,
should take? A
he
map,
sweeps the
maybe?
cape back up again, and he says, "There are but 5 that know the path."
And there's 5 of them.
It's okay, Tenaris.
Oh.
Breathe. It's okay. Breathe.
You may also go and investigate the House of Horrors, but I would not recommend that option.
Why not?
And he kind of like, you watch as the shadows grow around him and begin to encompass you, and red kind of breaks out, and his eyes flash for a second, and he goes, "No one comes out alive." And then immediately that all drops, and he kind of like lowers the cape a little, and he says, "Don't worry though, it's fine." Anyway, and lowers the cape, brings the cape back up, and he says, "The other two options are the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse without their horses. And of course there is Ant Juice."
God damn it.
Beetlejuice,
Cole. I'm
nice.
very proud of you.
Oh, that's where
Oh.
I see in our conversation makes sense.
I get it.
Do I have to say his name 4 times? Will he appear on my head?
Beetlejuice, 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 Beetlejuice.
Who's
It's
Beetlejuice?
3
He
times,
said ant
but-
juice.
Ant juice, ant juice, ant juice.
There you
So
go.
do you actually say that in character?
Yes.
I
Okay,
hate
so
you.
so you say that, and you all hear a poof, and there's just a dude standing next to you now, going like, "Oh, son of a! Stop
Batman.
calling me!"
What's up, man?
And
Oh my god.
fuck off! And he starts walking out.
Sorry, he
Oh my god. What?
We really need to get a hold on your impulse control.
There's teleportation. The chairs move. There's smoke.
You just summoned that guy with
It's
tavern.
okay.
Okay. So what's the
Okay.
deal with Ant-Man?
Ant Juice looks
Ant Juice.
for a bride.
Oh.
Hey, Rue.
No.
No, he already has his eyes set on one woman. But to woo her, he must collect items of virtue. The skeletons were once a merry band of musicians, but now they hang blundered and broken.
Aw.
So we gotta get a wedding singer.
Do we have to set up a wedding for Home Slice?
Not a wedding. He still hasn't like proposed to her, so we have to like.
I don't know how stuff works in this world.
No,
Go drink
you must
alcohol and
set
fucking
up
start
the
a
wedding. Yes.
Oh.
Or
Okay.
you may go down the path of the skeleton band, or the path of the house.
The house seems kind of interesting.
Walter, I'd really
agree.
rather not.
If we
I kind
go
of
into
agree.
the house, we will die.
Hey, dude, are you fucking serious? Are you serious right now?
You just upstaged him. That's not cool. I thought of the bar you'd understand.
Yeah, thank you. This guy fucking gets it.
Listen, man.
Look, I
can't be
invite
here.
you into no. I invite you into my tavern, and you just like first you're like trying to hurry me, and second you're like just kind of being a dick all around. What the hell, dude?
Okay. Wait. I'm sorry. It's been such a we're a little discombobulated. We're new, obviously.
Kind of Lambert kind of like puts a hand on Finch's shoulder, and she says, "Yeah, don't mind him. He really enjoys what he does."
I totally understand. Well, we thank you for all the information. We'll converse with ourselves and we'll see what we want to do next. But we really appreciate your hospitality here.
Of course. Hey, and if you guys like need a room to stay, or you want to help building a house if you can't escape, by all means, just let us know. And they both and into bats and fly off. And with that, you're free to discuss.
So we had the option to go to this house, this creepy, possessed house, I'm guessing. Or we could go rally up the skeleton band. So, which one sounds appealing to all of us? Which one do we think we could do?
The house.
I
I feel like the
personally
witch.
don't want to set a girl up with a dude that she might not know.
I'll let you guys know, the house path is the hardest.
Okay.
Lothric, I know you're named after Dark Souls, but I need you to not Dark Souls this, man.
He's gonna Dark Souls this.
Well,
I
that's up to you guys. But I personally would like to go to the house. Think of the adventure. Okay.
I'm
I
thinking of
think
going
Yes,
I
I'd like to go home.
Okay, I'd like to be able to at least help someone, and I think this couple needs just a little bit of help. I'd like to be able to be there for them.
But what if she doesn't know?
What if she doesn't want
Vodka?
to marry him?
And if we learn that he's being a creep, then we'll kick his ass. Duh.
Then how are you gonna get the fucking pen?
Yeah, how are we gonna get
Figure it
out
out
of here?
later. We'll figure it out.
Beatrix is right. We really need to be good at making plans
Yeah.
and decisions.
Yep. Okay.
We all put it to the vote. Democratically.
Okay. So let's re-say the vote, Cade.
Whoever says banned, raise your hand and say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
I already know what Lothar's vote is at the house, ain't it?
Maybe if we have spare
Yeah.
time, we can just like pop in
Pop in where?
the house.
Oh. Maybe. Let's
Okay.
continue the vote.
And whoever says marriage, say raise your hand and say aye. Okay.
Cool.
Skeleton ban it is.
Alright.
Did you say where to
Right,
find
like-
the skeleton band? Or are they just
I
around?
tell you, though. They just fucking left. You'll have to look for
Oh,
them.
god damn it.
Great.
Wonderful.
Well,
So
I'd say we have a
we'll have
eternity.
to split up and look around.
Alright, gang, it's time to split up.
Oh.
Okay, Lothric,
Yes.
you get inspiration.
Hell yes.
That was insane.
Oh my
I was
god.
really hoping you'd say that.
Okay, I don't have a good feeling about this, doob.
No, fuck you. You get nothing
Damn it.
of that.
You get disadvantage.
Alright, that's fair.
Oof. I think we should search around like the streets and just see if maybe ask around some other people to
I
see if
like
they've
that idea.
heard of the band.
I could fly around and listen to hear if I could hear any music playing.
I don't think that'd be a good idea because the band's broken up.
That's true.
Just because a band is broken up doesn't mean they stop playing music.
Fair
I-
point.
Sorry, go ahead. I was gonna do something stupid.
No, you're good. I was just gonna. Is it okay for 100% certainty? Is it they lost their horses, or that's just their fucking name?
That's just their title.
Okay, cool. So they're just broken up, and we're trying to get the band back together, Phineas Ferb style.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, we're getting the band back together!
I
You're
hate
the one.
Okay, so I guess that's the plan. We'll split up and try to gather some information about this band.
I'm gonna grab Lothric's wrist and just be like, I do not want to be alone. Please don't make me.
Sissy. Alright.
Thank you.
Alright, it's decided. Bo and I will go look around. Rue, Tanaris, Magnus, you guys split up,
Makes me so happy.
go somewhere else.
Great. Okay. And when
Alright.
should we meet up? Should we just meet up here once we get some information?
Let's say 2-3 hours from now.
So at that, you all hear a boom, boom, signaling 2 o'clock.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Okay. So we look over and it's 2 o'clock. So at 5. We'll meet up here.
Yeah, that sounds good. 5.
Sounds
Okay.
good to me.
Alright, I'm gonna get up from the table, grab my witch's brew, put it in my non-existent pockets.
Okay.
It's still.
No.
It like, you know how like if you're playing like a VR game, there's like that belt you can pull from.
Yeah.
That's what it does. It like just hovers next to you where your
Fuck
belt would be.
yes. I love that.
Cool. Okay. We'll see you guys then.
Right,
Sounds
stay
good.
safe.
As
And,
Bo walks
um,
out, you guys just hear like the clanking of his bones as he's shaking like a leaf.
Oh no. It's really funny because he's like 6'8".
Yeah, it's like really.
Why
tall.
do you guys like every time?
Bo's
Every
like
time,
7'2", dude.
No, he is not. He is like 6'2".
Oh, that's right.
He's like
Every
7'6", alright?
Every time, like, you or Cole says something about Bo, it's like, oh yeah, this 8-foot tall man.
Because he's a biggin. He's
So-
a big boy.
So what are all of you doing?
We're all splitting up. We're all gonna walk out of the tavern.
Okay. So all of you walk out to the tavern, and as you like open the door and begin to leave, sitting in front of you there is what looks to be like a black cat, but it's wearing like a very pristine white sheet with holes cut out for the eyes, the mouth, the ears, and the tail. And you see like 4 paws underneath as it kind of like, and it walks by you.
Oh,
I want to try
Cute
and
little
pet the
fella,
cat.
ain't he?
Okay. So Bo, when you lean down to pet the cat, it looks at you like it meets your face, and it looks you in the eyes. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh, come on, it had to be wisdom. 18.
18. Okay. You feel something like as you look into his eyes, you see something in there, but you look away in time to not be affected.
Whoa! What?
And the cat kind of like, and then jumps over like the railing and then trots away. And in front of you is
Alright.
still the same old town of night. There are skeletons and people in costumes walking around, the dusk ever glowing above you, trees that are withered and dying, and the leaves falling to the ground, the wind blowing as it kind of kicks up dust. And yeah.
Okay.
Should we just start asking people around?
Yeah, pretty much.
I guess so.
So we're gonna go up to just any Is there any bystanders?
Can I go?
I
ask
guess
the
the nearest.
pumpkins?
Can you what?
Can I go ask one of the pumpkins that was hopping around?
So very near there is a pumpkin hopping around, and you approach it and ask it, and it kind of like stops and like turns, and you watch as its eyes kind of like the where the pumpkin holes are for the jack-o'-lantern. It's like its eyes kind of like move and its mouth begins to talk, and it's like
Is this like all while it's bouncing, or is it just doesn't speak common?
it just doesn't
I
speak.
can't breathe. I need help. I just
Thanks
thought of this
anyway.
fucking doodle bob me hoy minyoy.
Th-
He talks hot, haba baba baba.
Thanks anyway. Good talk. Thumbs up. Turn around. Go back.
Begins to hop away.
Alright, Bo, let's go try to find a market. I think we
Alright.
might find some information there.
I'm starving. That sounds like a good idea.
Alright, we'll see you guys in a few hours. Good luck.
Good luck to you too.
Bo and I walk off, trying to find a market.
Into the sunset. As you two begin walking on the black cobblestone, up ahead, outside of one of the houses, like on a corner, you notice like a small crowd gathered around something. And you notice that this is like the pseudo town square where everybody would meet. While you guys are doing that, what are the other 3 doing?
Don't ask the pumpkins. They don't know how to speak English. comment. I feel
Okay.
really bad because I asked him a question and then just kind of like, walked away.
Oh, let's ask one of the skeletons.
That sounds good.
I don't think
I
they
think
can
they make
speak
up
if
for
they don't
those-
have tongues.
From the looks of it, well, we'll see. If at worst, we'll just share the same embarrassing experience as you.
Exactly.
So Rue's gonna go up to one of the nearby skeletons.
Okay, so he's like walking with his back turned to you.
Okay. And she's going to just kind of gently, like, reach out a hand and just, like, gently tap him on, like, the shoulder bone.
Okay, so as you do, he fully jumps and his head pops off, and he begins to
no.
fall, and he goes, "Do," and he starts trying to catch it,
Oh no! Oh
and
no!
he
Oh, shit.
actually catches it on like he's standing on like one tiptoe, and like his leg and arm are outstretched out back of him, and very slowly he tilts back and raises his arm as his head like rolls like a ball down, and then back onto the neck, and then like all at once his head turns around and meets you, and then his body and his torso follow.
Oh, my goodness, I am so sorry. I did not mean to startle you. Are you okay?
You can see he doesn't have a jaw.
Is there a jawbone laying around nearby?
Can I have some help, guys?
DM, is there a jawbone?
No,
Shit.
but
Oh,
why don't
no.
you make a perception check for me?
Okay.
Oh no, I ruined it.
I got a. Hold on.
This is not what I wanted.
Oh my god!
I got a 21.
Okay, so you see that there's no jawbone lying around, but on him there is a very like pristine loop on his back.
A loot?
Yeah, and when you, because like you're trying to like make sense of it, right? Like Rue didn't see it, you see it, what's happening, and then you realize the loot is his back. Oh my god!
I love it here.
Bro, I think that might be one of the members that we're looking for.
What?
Are you
But
a
you
member
kinda,
of the? Were you a member of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse?
He kind of like his head kind of like darts between you, and then he like shakes it very vigorously.
I think that's a yes.
That's a no or a yes.
He shakes it, yes.
Okay.
He nods.
Cool.
Great.
Where do we go from here?
So with that, we're going to go back over to oh. So you two see this like crowd gathered on a corner. What are you guys doing?
Lothar, do you have any idea what this man might look like? Men, women? I don't know.
Well, we're trying to look for members of a band.
DM, can I make a perception check to just find a skeleton with an instrument?
Yeah, go ahead.
19.
Okay. So you can't see anybody, but past the crowd of people, you do hear a very faint skip, skippity boop bow, skip skippity bow.
Yeah. Okay. I follow the sound, if I can.
Yeah, so it leads you straight to the crowd.
Crowd.
Excuse me. Anyone find? Has anyone seen a member or previous member
Skip
of the
skippity bow boo bow bow.
Yeah,
skip,
you.
Skippity bow. And as you look, like the small crowd of like maybe 7 or 8 around that are gathered around this whoever's singing, and you look at him, you see that it's a skeleton wearing like a fedora that has stripes on it, and a very old, ripped up, tattered suit and tie. And he's got like a very pencil thin mustache that's clearly drawn on. And he's like, skip skippity bow boo, skip scappy boo.
Lothar, you take this one. I can't deal with another Magnus.
Right.
Bitch.
Excuse me, sir.
How may I help you, my dear boy? Skip scappity boo bow bow.
Are you a former member of the Horses of the Apocalypse by chance?
The Horses of the Apocalypse. Once a great band that I was in. Skip, boop.
You said great. What happened?
We fell apart.
And as he says that, his entire body and crinkles into like bones, and then immediately reforms. And he goes,
And then we split into our own lives. Skip, boo. I'm a scat man.
I can't. Fuck.
Oh my
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
god, Cole.
Alright, keep it together. Yeah.
Oh.
What
Look,
made you
we
guys split up exactly?
Well, the two kings were once a fighting. One member lost his jaw. Skip, boo. And me? Well,
and he takes his hat off his head and like in a very flippy manner, he unfurls his fedora and he holds it out to you and turns his head away as though he's asking for money. He's like,
I was hunting for the money. Skip, boo.
I put a gold piece in the.
as soon as you do that, he flips the hat back onto his head like you see fucking people do with the fedora.
Oh. Oh no.
You all kind man, skip, boo.
Well, you see, my group and I, we have kind of an issue we need sorted out, and it kind of takes us to your band. You see, we need to get y'all formed back up again.
What for? Bow.
Well, we're trapped. I don't know, this area here, we're not familiar with it. This is new.
You're looking for the way through the woods. Boop, boppity, bop, boo. Skip, bippity, boppity, boo.
Exactly, and we need your help.
Sorry, what'd you say, Lothric?
Well, I basically told him that that is correct, and we need his help.
In
doing
order for me to join the band, skip, boppity, boo. I'm gonna need some money.
All right,
I
how
gave
much are you
some money,
talking?
though.
Depends on if the other members are there. Can't carry the whole band by myself.
Well, can you help us get them back together, and then we can
That
talk
is
about-
up to you and the kings. Skip, skippity, bop, boo.
Why do you keep calling them the kings?
They were the kings of what they did. Skip, skippity, bop, boo, bow.
Doesn't that also make you a king?
He kind of like stops, like, because he's been like swaying this whole time and moving his arms. And he kind of like stops and like looks at you. His empty eye socket's kind of void, and it's like,
I suppose it does. Skip, skippity, boo. But I was just a drum player.
and he like you watch as like the fingers on his bones immediately like go and start tapping, and he like starts tapping on his ribcage, and you hear.
Yep, sounds like a king to me. What can I call you?
Call me Scatman. It's my new name, baby.
Lord Scatman. All right. Look, can you do us both a favor and just head over to? Cole, did we get the name of the tavern we were at?
It's literally called Finch's Tavern.
Right. Thank you.
Actually, it's called Lambert Crombie and Finch's Tavern, but
Thank you. That's what I needed. Just head over to Lambert Crombie and Fitch's Tavern for us, will ya?
Oh yeah, the cursed folk forever 21. You know, it's such a hot topic these days. Skip, scappity, boo.
I fucking
Oh
hate
my
it here.
fucking god.
Oh my god. That just fucking clicked because I was like,
it took
oh,
a while.
what do I say?
It was
And then
like
just-
silence, and I was like, maybe they don't get it.
Oh,
Fucking
I'm laughing.
Christ.
I'm
Just head over to Lambercrombie and Fitch's tavern for me.
First, payment up front, my good man.
How much do you need?
For my services and the services of the fine people of Nightmare.
And he looks around, and all the people are like, all of the people in costumes are like staring at you two. And one of them is like, "I'd say like 5 gold." He's like,
5 gold sounds like a worthy deal. And
he unfurls his his fedora again and holds it out to you.
I'll go ahead and throw in 5 gold into the fedora.
Okay.
love the guy just like, I don't know, man, like 5 gold.
And he takes
Does
the
that mean he
fedora-
got 10? Because I put in some too.
You put 1 in.
So this entire deal has cost
And
you
he
6
flips
gold.
his hat back on and begins like strutting very animatedly, like his arms and feet both move at the same time, almost like a horse.
Excuse me, Lord Scatman, before you go, I got one
And he
question
stops
for you.
dead center, and then his head turns around and goes,
Skip Bop, what's up, kid?
I hated
Would you happen to know where the other members of the band are?
"Oh yeah!" And then his whole body, it spins like 6 times, and then almost in one fluid motion, his arm starts pointing while still staring at you. And he points to the other end of the town square, where you can see one shorter skeleton and a smaller and a taller skeleton are like arguing with each other.
Got it. And I walk over.
Alrighty then, thank you, sir. Appreciate
Okay,
it.
so
We'll
with
see you
that,
in a
he's going to
few.
start walking back, and Rue, Tenaris, and Jesus Christ. Who else is there? Magnus?
Magnus.
You two are still talking to this skeleton without a jaw.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
so there's no way that he can communicate back to us, but maybe we could tell him to stay over at the inn so we can find the others.
Well, I
He
mean,
he like
can-
points
can-
to where his jaw is missing, and he like, you can tell like if he had a face, he'd be like begging you.
You can answer
Well-
yes or no questions.
Where was your jaw last time you saw it?
That's
He
not a
points
yes
to
or
the
no
other
question.
no.
he points to the inn you all just came from.
That's where you lost it?
He nods.
Interesting.
Ah!
So, did you lose your jaw when you were with your band?
He nods again.
Was it like an accident, or was it like stolen from you?
He shrugs.
Okay.
It just disappeared?
He shrugs.
Well, that's
This is
great
the worst
information.
fucking game of charades I've ever played. Let's see.
If we help you find your jaw, do you think you could get back together with your bandmates?
He shrugs and nods.
I think that would be a pretty good yes, question mark? What do we think?
I think so. So, would you like us to look in the tavern for your jaw then?
He like puts his palm to his forehead and like smacks it and like does an exasperated nod.
Oh, okay.
We're-
Okay.
We'll be back. We'll come back. Just stay
You could come
stay
with
in the
us.
area.
He
Yeah,
like
d-
he like
okay, anyway.
straightens up like a soldier and salutes.
This is what Lothbrok's gonna be like when he dies.
Hey, hey now.
You're an all-star. Get the game on.
Okay.
So, I guess we'll head over to the tavern
Let's head
then.
back to the tavern. Yeah.
Sounds
We'll
good.
ask. Yeah, we'll ask Finch if maybe he's seen anything.
Well, they both turned into bats and left.
I'm sure they'll come back if they think that there's business.
So, do you all enter the tavern?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
enter
Yeah.
the tavern.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You don't have to pull
Okay.
teeth for that one, Cole. We're going to the tavern.
oh, you'll have to pull teeth. As
Yo!
you enter,
Oh, no!
as you open the door,
Oh no!
you see in front of you a pile of jawbones.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking throw up.
Like at least.
Daenerys throws up as a free action.
In your mask?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mixing with all that like rose and like ginger.
A rosemary and thyme that's in there.
Oh, that lilac.
Wait, are they just like in a pile on the floor?
Yeah,
Oh,
They
so
weren't
like,
there
they
before.
weren't there. Okay, cool. Cool.
they are now.
No, because I
Okay.
imagined it as you open the door, there's a pile of jaws on the floor, and Magnus is just like slack faced, deadpan, just. Are you shitting
Are you
me?
saying he's slack jawed?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh no.
I'm gonna actually go back and grab the skeleton. Actually, we're gonna need your help. Do you mind coming along?
So as soon as you touch him, you like and try to pull him. He is still saluting, still in that stance, perfectly immovable.
Oh.
So
Immovable.
I can't like pick him up, tuck him under my arm, and surfboard.
You can
walk
roll
him
a
to the
strength
tavern?
check if you want
I
to.
would love to do that, but I don't think it's gonna work.
Rue's gonna walk up and be like, "Hello."
16?
Not
need your
high enough.
help.
Not nearly.
I didn't think so.
Sir, we need your help. We need
He's
your
not
help.
responding. He's still saluting and waiting for you.
Well,
No!
I ate my own words. Let's just.
Thank you for that.
I'm sorry.
Oh man. Okay.
Let's get digging.
Let's get digging. Is there anything? Okay, before actually, is there any defining features about this skeleton that like we could recognize in
So-
a jawbone?
You can roll a perception or investigation check.
We'll do. Let me check and see which one's higher. For
Question: could that
Yep.
also count as a
Perception.
medicine check?
I suppose so. Yeah.
We'll do perception for me.
I don't know. Never mind.
23.
Hey.
Okay.
Wow.
So, what you can notice is that, like, from the top row of his teeth, you see a very distinct pattern of fake and not fake teeth. That are like, one's like silver, one's gold, one's not. One's silver, one's gold, one's not. One's silver, one's gold, one's not.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
from that, you can sort of assume that he has something of a similar aspect going on in his lower jaw.
Cool. Okay. Rue's gonna go over to the other two and relay this information. I think, at least if we're gonna compare it to his top jaw, there's a pattern of a regular tooth, a silver tooth, and a gold tooth, and then it repeats. So I'm assuming that if the top jaw is like that, the bottom might as well.
What is the pattern again?
It is
Silver, gold, regular.
Okay.
silver, gold, regular.
So should we start separating the jaws by teeth pattern?
I think so. At least for the ones that like have fake teeth.
I think that
I
would be
think
a
so.
good idea.
Okay, so Rue's gonna start digging through the jaw pile.
Can
Okay.
I?
It-
Hang on.
Just for the purpose of convenience,
Yeah,
it takes
yeah.
you guys like about an hour to do so, but you come up with 4 jawbones that have similar looking patterns. Or, sorry, 3.
Okay.
So can we take all 4 of them?
All
And-
3 of
All
them.
3 of them.
Oh, 3.
If you want
And-
to, yeah.
We'll go
Yes.
walk outside to him.
It'd be like, is this your jawbone?
Is this your jawbone?
Exactly.
Okay, so which one are you showing him first? So there's like a really big one, like a small one, and like a medium one.
We'll do the small one
What
first.
size does his cranium look to be?
Fuck you, you don't know that.
Okay.
God damn it.
Okay. Then we'll just go with the small one first.
Okay, so you show him his like you show him that fucking the jaw, and it like kind of like as you like hold it up to his head, it kind of like begins pulling like a magnet, and then it out of your hand onto his lower mouth, and he goes, "Hey, wait a minute, this isn't my jaw," and it and falls off.
Okay, great. Let's try the medium jaw.
Okay, so it and locks onto his jaw, and he goes, "No, I don't think this is my jaw
Oh,
either."
that's cool. It
And
changes.
it and falls onto the ground.
Let's try the big jaw. Here we go.
And the big jaw, and you can see because it's larger than the rest of his like mouth, he has like a underbite, and he goes, "Yep," and he like moves it around a little bit. "Yeah, this is my jaw. Thank you. Thank you very much."
Does that feel better?
You're very welcome. Can we ask you a couple of questions now that you can directly talk to us?
Sure, go ahead.
Why did your band break apart?
Well, the two kings were fighting, and then I lost my jaw, and I, you see, am the most important member of the band.
Why?
Is that so?
It takes a lot to play the lute, and he, like, his whole body begins to, like, reconfigure, and he begins strumming the lute.
I very much agree with that, my friends.
Why were the kings fighting?
And, like, if he could roll his eyes, he would be. And he says, "They are arguing about who's the better looking." And with that, we're going to go back over to Lothric and Bo. Bo, as you approach these two skeletons, you see one is dressed in, like, a leather jacket
I swear to God.
and zipped halfway up. And there are two zippers on either side, and it's, like, all the way down. And he's got, like, this kind of curly black hair.
Yes.
And the other one is wearing a very flashy, star-ridden, like, almost cowboy outfit. But it's got glitter all over it. And he's got a big pompadour. And the one with the pompadour looks down at the shorter ones and says,
Oh, God.
"I am the most beautiful member of the team." And the other one looks up at him and goes, "Now, I don't think that at all."
Oh my fucking Lord Jesus
How
Christ, no.
Did it take you guys the voices to realize? Cole, I love you so fucking much. This is my favorite thing now.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's
Okay,
so
I walk up to both of them and I'm just like, gentlemen, I have a proposition for the both of you.
One holds up a hand and goes, "Hold on a minute." And, like, looks at you and says, "You got a question for the king?"
I got a question for both of you, yes.
The other one, like, kind of, like, Michael shoves Elvis out of the way.
Yes!
And he says, "You got a question for the king?"
Y'all wouldn't have to be a part of the band known as the Four Horsemen, would you?
"We were, but this one insists that," and they both say at the same time, "that we're better than one another." Very musically, like, it's very rhythmic.
Yeah, gotcha.
Please let it be a rap battle.
Lothric, just go over and just,
Look,
"Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?" Just fucking, I don't know. Making a
Michael
Jackson
Jackson
joke.
punches you.
Oh.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Look,
Deserved.
there is a competition over at. Hold, I'm sorry. Can you? I need a pronunciation guide again.
Lambert, Crombie, and Finch.
Lambert Crombie. Okay, thank you. There's a singing competition over at Lambert Crombie and Finch. We were hoping to find you two over there.
Okay. he's
See which
going
one's
to-
actually better.
He's going to roll an insight. So roll deception. Obviously. Holy fuck,
19.
no way. They both rolled natural 20s.
Yo!
Are you fucking kidding
I'm
me?
dead fucking serious right now.
That's so fucked up.
Wow. So they both like look at you and they're like both of their hair kind of moves in the same way as the wind passes. Then they both in unison go, "We don't believe you."
You don't gotta believe me, but your other two band members might beat you. And Bo starts walking away.
Okay, they go back to arguing.
That is
God damn
not.
it.
Yep, yeah, that wasn't gonna work.
Lothric, you got anything?
Listen, we need your guys' help. We need to find our way through the Forbidden Forest to a witch. And
Magical
As
lady.
you say witch, you hear in the distance a very and it kind of like echoes.
What the fuck?
You had to say the W word?
that's why I whispered it, but it doesn't matter, does it?
No, it doesn't. We're looking for a magical lady. We need your help.
Which one are you talking to?
I'm looking in both of their directions. Like I'm like looking at both of them at the same time.
Okay, so Michael steps forward and says,
You know, it would be real beneficial if you chose, maybe with a petition, which one of us was better looking. Either that or just beat it.
I think you get DM inspiration for that one.
Can I give the DM? You know what? Fuck it, Cole. You get inspiration for that.
Thanks, man.
Oh my god, I hate this so fucking much.
Listen, I had to suffer through the fucking scat man. You can suffer through this.
The
Okay, look, I liked this cat man. This is
Elvis steps forward and he says,
Yeah, man. And if you're not gonna do it, you might as well become part of the jailhouse on the rock.
I'm gonna fucking
Jailhouse
kill myself.
rock.
gonna
Was Spider Murphy
So-
on the saxophone, Elvis?
collapse.
he slaps you.
That was deserved.
Oh no.
I love that they're just.
So
getting
you need a
beaten up.
petition to see which one of you is better looking, correct?
You know, the way you make me feel.
The way you make me feel.
And then he says,
Yes, that's correct.
How many votes are we talking? 10, 20?
they both kind of look at each other.
Whoever gets the more votes.
I vote Michael. He hasn't slapped me.
And Elvis kind of like looks at he pulls out a mirror like from his back and he looks in it and he says, I just can't help falling in love with you.
Ooh. Psychic damage for that one.
How much psychic
Psych-
damage do I take from that, Cole?
I don't know, how much do you want to take?
Oh,
Give
no.
you 2 psychic.
Cool. Okay, I guess I go around asking other people who do they think is hotter.
Okay, so you spend about an hour doing that, and I'm going to roll a d10 for me.
No problem, 1 second. 10.
10? Okay.
10.
And with that, okay, so you get 10 signatures for Michael and 6 signatures for Elvis.
Okay. I thank whoever signed and head back over to them. Are they still
Okay.
there?
Yeah, they're still there, still arguing.
Alright, I show them the petition then.
So as you show it to them, you hear Elvis say,
You want to be starting something?
or you hear Michael say that, and then Elvis says,
Look, man, we ain't got nothing to do in the ghetto.
those are both songs, by the way.
Nice.
Lovely. Thanks.
Anyway, you show it to them, and Michael snatches it up and pushes it into Elvis's face, and he goes,
Oh, man, well, at least the king's still the king. Now, what did you want us to do?
All I want you to do is just head down to Flammacombi and Fitch or whatever. The inn down there. And I point over to the inn's direction.
All right. Well,
And he kind of like pops his collar.
The two kings are out.
And they begin walking.
Thank you.
With that, we're going to go back over to Magnus, Rue, and Tanaris. And at that, the bell chimes for 3. It's been about an hour, and you guys said you were going to meet back at like 5, I guess. So
Yeah. Okay.
Should we just sit and wait for them? Or, cause...
We're still outside talking to him, aren't we?
Oh yeah, huh. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we would love for you guys to get back together. Would that be okay?
Oh fuck! What voice did I give him?
Seems like Southern.
Southern.
Yeah, Southern.
Yeah, that would be all right.
Perfect. We are holding like a little get together at the Finch and
You don't have to
Lambert
lie to me.
Inn?
You can just tell me that you want the path.
We want the path. Do you mind?
we really. Well, we are holding a get together. Don't get me wrong. We're doing our best with that. But we do also need the path.
Well, in order to learn it, we have to perform it in song.
Do you,
Okay.
Would you like a stage, or is there a stage in the tavern?
It's up to you.
That's fine.
Personally enjoy a good tavern shanty.
So as you're talking, you all hear in the distance. About the same time Lothric said the witch word.
It's that lady in the woods that does magic.
She seems very nice. But yes, we're totally open to listening to you guys sing, and perform the path. But if you don't mind going to the Lambert and Finch Inn.
I can't go in.
Why?
Why can't you go in?
Why not?
And he kind of like looks around and he's like, well, she prevents me from entering without the other 3 band members.
Then we can wait and find them outside the inn, and you guys can enter together.
So as you say that, you hear
Skip, scappa, boo, pow. Skap,
What?
bappa, boo,
The
pow.
Is that? I'm gonna do a slow pan, like, the fuck?
You see a man in a torn up suit and a fedora snapping and walking as he jives, walking towards the inn.
Is he one of your band
Yeah.
members by chance?
Don't talk to him. He'll just go on about how he loves scat now.
Skip, skippity, bopoo, scop, scoo.
I'm sure it isn't that bad. I'll go give him a chat, and then you guys can sit together, and we'll wait. It'll be okay. Wait here, please. Rue's gonna go up to good old
As
Scat
soon as
Man.
you say "wait here, please," he straightens up and goes back into a salute.
No!
Yeah!
Alhart!
Sorry, I forgot. He's a great listener.
He is a
He really is. Too good of a listener.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go.
Okay.
You're not gonna tell. Okay.
We're gonna go up to good old Scat Man.
I'm assuming
Okay, so-
we can't take them with us.
You
can
can't take him with you as long as he's standing like that. So we're Rue and Magnus and Tanaris are all talking to the Scat Man, standing outside of the Lambert, Crombie, and Finch tavern. As you walk up to him, he's still kind of like
Scab, scoob, scabba, skippity, bopoo, pow.
Great. Does one of you want to take the lead on this one?
Mm-mm. Nope.
You with the fiery hair. Skip,
No! Please don't make me!
I feel a twine wrapped around us.
Magnus is currently like teeth bared. It's like one of those really, really fake, obvious smiles. He's like, hi.
Both men of music. Skip, skippity, bow.
I forgot what it's like to meet other bards. So I'm assuming you're another member of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse?
Without the horses, yes.
Cool. So, what happened in order for you guys to break up? I heard about the kings fighting. Also,
The king's fought and he lost his jaw.
well,
The man with the loot.
Well, we found the man with the loot's jaw.
so we're
Fantastic.
kind of hoping to get your guys' band back together so that we can go find the lady in the woods so that we can go home.
She's not in the woods. Ba baby boop ba pew bow.
Is she through the wood?
She's through the woods. Skip scappity boop bow ba beep bow.
I'm turning to Daenerys and Rude. Is this what I sound like? Is this what it's like?
The answer is yes.
I'm gonna stay neutral for this one. So,
No comment.
Spitzer, your other bandmate with the lute?
Yes, shiny one. How may I help you?
Yeah.
Skip scappity boop ba boo. Have you heard of scat?
No, I have not.
It's a
What-
wonderful art full of life.
It seems like you're very full of life.
It's
Yep.
wonderful. You should try it sometime. Skip boo bow.
I will definitely keep it in the back of my mind.
Dude, if fucking Aaron's losing their mind.
Aaron is losing
No,
their
that's-
mind.
that's
It's
me
my
and Aaron.
favorite
It's
thing.
both of us. It's
It's
both
my
of us.
favorite.
Sorry.
You anyway, back onto the conversation. He mentioned to us that you guys can't go into the inn without
No,
all four-
it's only him.
Why just him?
Oh,
What?
why only him? Did he
He
piss
said the W word like
Oh.
a turd. Skip, scoop, scap, scoop, bow.
I've never heard a turd used in a song before. Yep. Okay.
You could learn a thing or two from me, kid. Skip, skippity bop boo.
I am learning so much.
Skap bow.
If
I've-
it's okay
I've-
if you don't mind, can you
Oh.
stay with your bandmate so you guys can all go in together?
I would rather die again. Skip, skap, boo, bow.
I can arrange that.
Do you? hey, Menace.
He's already.
Why would you rather die again? He
They
seems quite nice.
don't like scat.
Have you ever tried any other form of music?
He kind of like grabs your shoulder and then in one fluid motion swings around you like a pole so that his arm is over your shoulder and his head is right next to you and he goes,
Skip, bop, boo, many times, many forms, many ways, friend.
I remove his hand, just like over the shoulder. Just please don't touch. Thank you.
it crawls up your arm, like your back and over your shoulder again.
Okay. So you. Can I just like hold it and can it not be in my? It feels like a spider. Can I just hold it in my hand? Can just.
You do, but it starts squirming.
No, I'm going to continue to hold it in between my hands, just like please. So you just settled on scat. Rue, hold this.
So as you say that, it pops out and you hand it to her. It's just a limp arm now.
Oh. She
He
like
says, whoa, hey, not cool, man.
Sorry, didn't
You
know
can't
it
see
did that. Are you
Daenerys' face, but
okay?
she's in shock.
I'm fine, just...
And he grabs it with his other arm and pops it back in. And he like again, in one fluid motion, fully goes back around you and does a twirl and goes skip, skap, boo, bow, boo, and then trips on his foot and falls and all his bones scatter.
Oh
then-
my god.
And then he reforms back into the suit and he goes, Scow! The best form of scat is the bones on the floor.
Very inspirational, sir. Look, how are you guys supposed to make the absolute best
He walks
music?
into the tavern not paying any attention to. Just going, skip, skap, boo,
Okay.
bow, beep, bow, 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 bow.
Guys,
I
they
think-
won't be able to make music if they hate each other.
I think I was just molested.
We can deal with that later. Got a whole nother problem.
Later, I'm going through another form of trauma. What do you mean? I'm never gonna be able to sleep again.
As you guys
Trauma?
are talking, you watch
is
two more
trauma?
skeletons. Now, like, these two are wearing, like, full get-ups, as they're, like, kind of, like, arguing with each other, like, no, I make the better music. No, I make the better music.
I think we're gonna have an issue getting them to play.
I think they kind of don't like each other.
I think they contrast too much.
That's the word. Thank you, Tanaris.
Walking thesaurus.
So with that, Lothric and Bo, what are you two doing?
I guess following them back.
Okay.
If there's not any more members.
Yeah. I mean, as far as you know, those were the only three here? Or the only two you've talked
Yeah,
about?
well, three. Yeah, I've talked to three, but I guess I'm following back unless Lothric wants to do anything else.
No, let's follow him back.
Okay, so you you all see each other again, and you all recognize the faces of what the fuck is happening.
I'm gonna go back to the skeleton and be like, hey, your bandmates are in the tavern if you wanna join them.
He is still saluting.
God damn it.
God damn it.
I just wanna go home.
Sorry, that's my bad.
Rue, how could you do this to me?
You know, I didn't realize. Rue's gonna walk over to, the two guys and be like, so, how successful was that?
About as successful as it could be.
Yeah, that's where we're at too.
Don't really want to talk about it.
Why is he saluting?
You know, that's a really funny story.
No, you answer that.
I don't know. Truth be told.
We told him to stay there once, and then he did that, and we came back and he was fine, and then we told him or Rue told him to stay there, we'll be right back, and he did that. If one of you wants to try to pick him up and get him in the tavern, that'd be really helpful.
I'll pick him up then.
You have to make a strength check of 30 to do that.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Shit.
wow.
Would my boots help me with that at all?
Nope. Not a
Would a
You know what?
combined strength check help?
Yeah.
No.
Damn it.
Could a horse carry the skeleton?
No, they can't. Fuck you, you're never doing that again.
Damn it.
Can we see if Rue can make him stop? I mean, she's the one that put him in that position in the first place.
Phrasing.
I mean, I got one other trick up my sleeve, but I doubt it's gonna work.
Please don't beat up the skeleton.
It's not that.
Okay.
Well, Cole, I rolled a 19, so you know what, that's
Yeah.
fair. Buddy, you don't gotta wait there anymore. You're okay. At
Still
ease.
saluting.
At ease? Hello? And I'm like waving my hand in front of his face.
No response.
Oh man.
I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work though.
He, like, who's standing closest to him right now?
I guess me?
You hear him go, "Get her to release me!"
Hey, rude, you can say tell him that you don't gotta do that anymore.
Oh, sure. You don't have to stand there anymore. You're
As soon as
free.
you say that, he crumbles into bones and then reforms, and he goes, "Don't ever do that again."
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
And as the two kings walk in, he storms past all of you.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I think I made him upset. Oh no.
I think he has some magicy from saying the W word that from. Because we told him to stay
Very confused.
there,
So,
and he stayed there.
as you're all out of the inn, from the inside, you hear an electric guitar go.
Oh, wow.
Tanish runs inside.
Okay, so
What is this?
so
Is it
As-
is it Tom Sawyer?
no. God, I
Name's
wish.
Tom Sawyer, mean pride.
So as you all rush in, you see the four skeletons that were once bickering. One of them's like,
Skip-Bo, you know what? I put that behind me, my good friends. It's good to see you again. It's been too long.
Happy kiss.
the two kings look at each other and they go, "Yeah, it was a bit too long." And the guy with the lute, his body has transformed into an electric guitar.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
single electric guitar, and it is made of his entire body as it's like, and he's being held by one of the kings.
Yes.
Oh my god.
What?
It's a sick fucking double axe made of bones.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my
Yeah.
god. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I usually hate those, but that's awesome.
Please.
As you all stand before them, you hear a
Yes!
and one of them goes, "Ah! Ah!" I wish Discord would pick it up, but they're singing immigrant
love it
song.
here. The one
Wow.
time we're being
It's Zed Leplin. It's Zed
fucking-
Leplin.
From the land of ice and snow.
From the midnight sun where hot springs blow. And as they sing, there, in each of your faces, there appears like this, like a music sheet, right? And a floating pen and quill, and it begins to go with the beat. It begins to move with it, and on it it says XABY.
Okay.
As
That'd be-
though you're
Yes.
learning a song in Ocarina.
Yes.
Of
No
Oh
way.
my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, great. Awesome. This is awesome.
Okay.
Time. So I need
How's-
all of you to roll a flat D20 check for me.
Fuck, you know what? I've never played Ocarina of Time, but I hope I have a good roll.
5.
15.
You're 5.
Out of 5.
Damn.
17?
I also got a 17.
I got a 19.
Nice.
Okay, so for everybody who got over a 10, you now know the path from the music from Immigrant Song. You know the path is right, left, straight, left. And I'm gonna put that in the roll 20 chat.
Oh my god,
thank
thank
God.
you.
About
I was like
to say,
nervously
please.
writing it
Yeah,
down.
don't worry.
I know, I was
Which-
like, I have a blank sheet out on my iPad, like, I'm frantically writing things.
Which, if you played Majora's Mask, is the way through the Hidden Woods.
I fucking knew it.
I know that.
Fucking knew it.
Zelda game, yeah.
Oh, Cold, you're the best.
Right?
So,
Alright.
you all now know the path through the woods. And
Awesome.
as soon as they quit playing, the one with the fedora unfurls him, and he says,
I am famine. Donations, please.
and suddenly all around you are a huge crowd of skeletons, people wearing, like, one of them's in a pirate costume, another one is in like a safari guide costume, there's the dude in the devil costume, there's skeletons and a few pumpkins, and all of them start cheering. And he begins passing the hat around for like money and donations, and a few bones go in, and an eye plops in when it gets to you. And he says, "We are the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse without the horses. I am Famine. The 2 behind me with the sick guitar. They are Conquest and Death. Or, sorry, Conquest and War. And the one that is the guitar, that is Death."
I have to learn how to play this music.
We had a conversation with Death. Well,
Do you guys put anything into that?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
Putting in,
Yes.
I'm gonna put in like
Let me pull up my
3
inventory here.
gold.
God damn, dude, that voice hurts.
I'll put in 5 gold.
Okay.
So this is gonna put 1 gold in.
Wow.
I put
They
a
played
pile of
fucking
acid in.
metal for you for the first time you've ever heard it. And you're giving him 1 gold.
It's generous.
Hey, I gave him acid.
The rich bird only gives 1 gold.
The fucking... the one that has like 1,000 gold pieces gives 1. Fucking
Daenerys
Jeff
thinks she's on
Bezos
drugs
over
right
here.
now.
Honestly,
I'll give
that's such a rich
15.
person.
Holy fuck, okay. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, so... that amounts to like about 20-ish is so as he takes the fedora back, his whole arm with the weight of it, and he goes, "Oh my, what generous people we have here today. Hey, say." And he snaps his fingers, and he grabs Death, and he takes it and he hands it out to one of you. And he says, "A peace offering to help you get through the woods."
Please.
The skeleton is self?
The guitar.
I'm
Oh,
going
oh my
to
God.
grab Death.
Okay. So as soon as you wrap your hand around him, you immediately feel fire. Not like the one you're used to, but demonic, overwhelming power surge into you. And you know that for as long as you hold this guitar, you gain a +5 to all performance checks.
Whoa.
God damn.
I've never felt this cool before.
Wow.
And I
That's
think that
cool.
I'm pretty fucking cool.
You say that in character.
I do. 100%.
I'm sorry,
Can I
Magnus, but you're the
just do
furthest
it?
thing from ice cold.
Fuck you. And I'm gonna do a really cool guitar riff on it.
Yeah, you go like, and the sheer vibration of it knocks Bo onto his ass.
Ow!
I love this thing, and if this is an acid trip, I'm gonna cry. Oh,
Oh, you made
man.
water come out my nose, you ass.
I want please!
You
Even
killed
if it's just a debuff. I don't care. I'm so
Oh,
sorry,
fuck.
Cole. Are you okay?
Yeah, yeah, we're good.
When the
So-
intro-
Through your nose, out through your mouth.
2 kings step up, and Elvis goes, "Now, you be careful. I want to see him get back to us."
Of course. I'm just
Course.
like, what do I do with this thing? I don't want to touch it, but I want it so bad. I'm not going to take it from them, obviously, but when we get home, I need one of these.
Do those even exist?
I don't think so, but if not, I will fucking make one. This is...
So,
Oh! Magnus is just losing his mind.
the crowd begins streaming out of the tavern, and pretty soon the band begins to pack up and leave. And the only other living being here, other than you 5, is that same cat that you saw before. Still dressed in his cute little sheet, as he kind of like plots around, like, you know.
The cat.
The cat. Rue is going to kind of walk over by the cat. Just
Okay.
kind of curious more than anything about it.
Okay, so as you get closer to it, it looks you in your eyes, and as you look back into its eyes, make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. Okay. Oh, fuck me. That's 7.
Okay. So Rue and only Rue, you've experienced something like this before. And as you look into this cat's eyes, you begin to experience what it is like to look into the eyes of infinity. You see stars and galaxies swirling in them. And before long, you're lost, staring into his eyes. And until somebody else notices and shakes you out of it, you are charmed and must follow this cat.
Oh.
And it begins to walk away, and you start following it.
Bro, where are you going?
Deadass, no response.
Daenerys is gonna like follow Rue.
Okay.
You're gonna do a follow the leader line.
So-
Just follow
So
this
the cat walks out the front and jumps over the railing, and Rue, you feel compelled to do the same thing.
Sure, we're doing it. Let's fucking go.
So you jump over the railing and begin following the cat as it leads you into the woods beyond.
Is the cat going the way that we're supposed to be going?
That is a great question for you to find out.
Or let me die,
Well,
either way.
Daenerys is following you guys, so
Well, I'm.
Are you not gonna tell anyone?
You can tell people that you're following the cat. You have full range of motion. You have to follow this cat.
Okay. Well, I'm out of the tavern now, unless everybody else is out of the tavern as well.
Oh,
Daenerys, where are y'all going?
Rue's just going this way, I suppose.
does Death have a strap on him that I can like over my back with or something? Or...
As soon as you're like, oh, where do I put this?
Do you have a strap?
Death like climbs onto you and affixes to you like magical armor.
That
Oh my god.
is
Oh my
so
fucking god.
fucking.
Is it heavy? Is it like a let's call?
Metal.
Is it heavy?
It weighs nothing.
Oh, so it's a strap work. Okay, cool.
Do I look cool?
You look like a man clad in bones, and underneath that, a belly dancing girl costume.
So no.
Don't be shy, girl, go bonanza. Shake your body like a belly dancer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm a. Jesus fucking
What the fuck?
Christ.
Thanks for doing that in my
Damn.
ear. I appreciate that.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I'm gonna
No,
follow.
hang on. What the fuck happened?
I choked on my spit.
Oh,
That
yeah, that's
doesn't-
normal.
Does that
That's a
not
thing that
happen?
happens.
Yeah, that's a thing that
I
happens.
do choke on my. I've choked on my spit before, but
I
I've
think
never.
he's talking about going, yeah.
I
Yeah,
gagged. Sorry, it hit my.
I've literally never. You know what? Whatever. Never done that.
Anyways.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Magnus just in character, just randomly. And continues like nothing happened. Anyways, so why are we following a cat? It's a very cute cat, but why are we following the cat?
Well, Rue's following the cat. So I'm following the cat as well.
And I'm following Daenerys so that way they don't die.
You good?
Are you all following the cat?
I'm following. I'm gonna follow
What?
until something seems really, really off, or
Okay.
until it starts going in a way that we're not supposed to be.
So you begin entering the woods, and almost immediately a very thick, dense cloud covers your vision. And before long, the cat's gone, and all of you, except for Rue, find yourself at the entrance of the woods where you first entered from.
Oh fuck.
Except for Rue.
Except for Rue. She's still following the cat.
I like this cat. It's a good cat.
Okay.
Does anybody see Rue?
No.
Rue.
Bro.
Bro.
Y'all should follow this cat, guys. It's really cool.
Oh my god.
So
I was
they're
trying.
gone. Like you can't hear each other. So Rue's just talking to no one, and I love that.
Yeah.
Um,
Rue
so,
has
Rue,
suddenly
as you
turned
begin
into
following the
Crystal
cat,
Ally.
make another wisdom saving throw for me.
That's cool. Okay. Alrighty, so that is 15.
15 beats it. Okay, so the cat begins to lead you, and you suddenly realize that you're about to be led into a pitfall and die. And you prevent yourself from doing that, and you take a step back, and as soon as you realize that you're lost, you immediately apparate between the other four.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Where did you come from?
No.
What? Where's the cat?
Cat? Like the cat in the tavern?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with
The
the
cat,
ghost
the tavern,
costume.
the cat that you've been following for the last 30 minutes.
Do I know that I was following the cat, or is it just kind
You
of like
don't know what they're talking about at all.
I follow it. We're in the woods. Why are we in the woods?
Okay, new
Because we
rule.
were following you.
We don't
To
follow.
follow the cat.
We don't. Let's not follow another animal. Let's just go the way that we were told to by the awesome
I
fucking
wasn't-
skeleton band.
I wasn't trying to. The last thing I remember is just going up and looking at the cat, because there's a cat in the tavern, and I thought it was a little weird. And now we're in the woods.
You're grounded from
Oh.
looking at animals.
So all of you are
Okay.
on a cobblestone path, and there are branches in different directions. And there's a single sign in front of you that says 1.
Okay.
Just
I go right.
Just
Yep.
Yeah, I
one.
assume we go right.
The
Yeah.
instructions. Wait. Hold on.
It
Hey.
says 1.
It says 1. No, just out of character here. Which one of us did not learn the path?
That was Bo.
Oh. You
Oh,
can't
well,
go.
okay.
You can't
never
go.
mind.
That's what I
Never
thought.
mind.
That's what I thought.
Here, Aaron, I'll give my notebook to you. Here you go. Go nuts.
Right. you
Yeah,
go.
I'll go.
So as you turn right, the fog thickens and then disappears, and you see a sign that says 2, and there's more branching paths.
It
And
says
because you learned the path for the sake of convenience, we're going to say that
left.
you make it through the
we're
woods.
gonna go right.
And we're
Lothric,
gonna
don't go
take
that way.
right.
Bo.
I'll
No,
go
no, 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 no.
Wait, but this looks promising.
No.
Okay, all right.
Come on, jackass.
So you make it to the end of the woods, and now you're out of them. And in
Into
front of
the woods
you,
and out of the woods.
there is a path leading up to a very rocky hill, and on top of it sits a 2-story wooden building. And as you walk up and start walking towards it, bats fly out of it and fly over you, screeching. And as you're walking, you hear a very familiar and you hear a whoosh, and up above you, a woman in a hat and like a robe on a broom flies, and she does like a full turnaround, and she says,
I'm going to get you. I'll get you. You and your little druid, too.
and she whoosh back over you, and
Yeah,
then
you finish off the witch.
Rue and Magnus are just like holding
whooshes
each
back
other.
around.
Yeah,
You-
Rue and Magnus are just like hugging each other. Like,
You all watch as she goes to the house and in through a window and disappears.
What should we call you?
How did she know about me?
There's no response.
What?
She might not. She might not. It's okay.
I want you guys to
Um,
know that line was the entire crux of what I've built.
Are you serious?
Was
Did you
it
Wizard of
fucking
Oz line
really?
and just ran with it?
Yep.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Do we
Alright.
walk up to the house?
Yeah, let's very cautiously. I'm
Hey,
gonna take out my
Dev.
face.
You hear a
Yes.
It speaks in guitar riffs too.
I love it here. This is so much better than the Scat Man.
Hey, prayers, little mouse.
Shit, man, I love the scat.
So we can't.
Oh my god, it's James
So we're not gonna call her the W word.
Oh no!
Got it. Do you know how powerful this lady is at all?
Oh, not at all.
Cool. Good chat.
Guitar, what's your favorite Metallica song?
What's
Fuck
Metallica?
up!
I haven't heard of that one.
It's a Dwarf band. It's a Dwarf band, you wouldn't get it.
So do you all walk towards the house?
No. Bo, that's Metallica.
Right. Sorry, it's been a little bit. I haven't seen them in a while.
Anyway, are we all walking towards... Ruben's walking towards the house. Alright, is everybody else?
Yes.
Cool.
Following.
Yeah. We're cautiously walking up to the woman's house.
Okay. So, you get to the front porch and the door. This is like the Scooby-Doo house, by the way, from like the old show. As you approach the door, who is at the door first?
Nose goes.
Rue.
Rue? Okay. So,
Rue.
Rue, make a perception check for me.
Great! Thank God, I love perception checks. Usually they go well. 15?
15. So, from the inside, you hear a very muffled...
Yeah, we can just wait until we get here.
And you hear in response,
No, I don't want to do that. That sounds boring.
Interesting.
I'm gonna do it now.
and then you hear crow crow as a lightning shatters across the sky.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
Fitting imagery.
okay.
Oh. Rue is going to, very politely, is there a door knocker? Like
Yeah.
a ring knocker? Yes! Yes! Okay, she's gonna use that.
You
Saboom, saboom.
and the door opens by itself.
Hello? She calls, like, into the house.
Yeah.
Hello?
You hear a very
Ew, stop that, man. Stop, you're pulling my hair.
and then you hear
Shut up, they're coming.
I don't want to go in
guys-
here now. That sounds like something I don't want to see.
Guys, there's two people?
so as you say that, all 5 of you are pushed into the house and the door
Kaboof.
Oh, oh.
Oh my god!
I like to
Okay.
imagine that we're all fucking pressed up against the door because we don't want to be here.
Oh, it was at the back.
and then all of you hear
Welcome to my house.
It's a lovely house.
Oh, thank you. You know, I did a lot of interior. Ow! Okay, fine. In order to escape this place, you must come find me.
Are we playing
And then-
hide and seek?
and then with that, all of like one by one the torches and sconces on the wall
Oh, no.
light up. And at the back of the room you're standing in, there's like a small archway, and you see a shadow. And the shadow starts growing and growing. And you see the shadow of a lion as it
No. Not again.
Oh, god damn
No.
it.
Oh god. Why
What
didn't
is
even
that?
bring it inside?
What is that?
and then
Is it
as
just
that
the shadow?
happens, you watch as it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then the cat pops out and
Oh.
walks.
Oh.
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 Don't.
Rue, I'm gonna point your face to the ceiling.
Yeah, Rue, you better be looking down or up right now.
Yep, totally.
Hi, little buddy.
Don't mind my cat. He's quite entertaining. Oh,
Yeah.
fine. All right, fine. I'll go. I'll go.
We saw.
And you hear like,
I love her.
Okay.
He
Okay.
seems like just a joy. And Bo walks past and just starts walking.
okay.
Okay.
So as you walk in, like the carriage, the room starts to extend and get bigger and longer and longer and longer.
Oh god damn it.
Magnus throws up as a free action. It's like, I imagine extreme motion sickness and just.
Oh, now imagine. Oh, come on!
Oh.
Why do hallways move like that?
And then all at once, it shortens and you're forced into the next room.
Oh my god.
Okay, you get inspiration.
Fucking finally!
Good usage. Good usage.
Okay. Okay.
You're now in the hallway where the shadow was, and to the right of you, there's nowhere else to go. Where the catwalk, there's nothing. To the left of you, there's another doorway.
I open up the door.
Okay, you go through the doorway, and assuming everybody else follows, is that true?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess so.
You all walk into a room filled with cobwebs and what looks to be a table, few tables, pots, and chairs knocked over and destroyed. A pile of books in the corner, and a bubbling cauldron to your left. Lights dance through the air in front of you. And standing in front of you is the saucy witch of the south.
Oh.
She has a very green face and an elongated nose, a big mole on her cheek, very long bony fingers, and she says, "Now then, you'll have to defeat me!" And she holds up a wand. "In combat!" And I'm going to change maps. I need all of you to roll initiative.
TikTok.
Alright, so we'll start off with Lothric's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Protection from Evil and Good
Okay.
on myself. I'm gonna touch my breastplate and cast it.
Alright.
Oh man, I can look at my
This
stuff.
music is fire as fuck. I know it's not technically Halloweeny, but
Yeah.
I'm thriving though.
So, unfortunately,
I'm-
she is not an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead, so it doesn't really
Oh.
she's just a woman. We just barged
Okay.
into a lady's house and we're about to murder her.
Spells counted as an action then, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see what...
Do we not see her on the thing? Oh no, never mind. I just saw her. I'm
That's right.
stupid as fuck, bro. Holy shit, man.
Move right there. And I'm
Okay.
gonna hold.
You're moving 5 feet.
Well,
Alright.
I mean,
That'll bring us to Rue's turn.
Sweet. So Rue's gonna I think she's gonna just move like 3 feet. And let me just actually.
Was it?
Hang on.
Bo, did you roll the 17?
I rolled the 17.
I rolled an 18.
Alright, that's what I thought.
Okay, 8. Oh, dude, hell, fucking yeah. Okay. I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
It's gonna be a fucking broomstick.
Yes.
Give me just a second.
Okay.
Can I do
I'm an adult virgin.
I cannot
Ghostbusters.
stop laughing.
Can I fucking please? Oh fuck.
My favorite thing is whenever we're having like our own little technical difficulties in our comments and shit, and it's just like our characters, a brief pause, but it's just still them talking, and it's just a narrator.
Okay, so this is your spiritual weapon right here, Z. I'm gonna give you control of it.
Okay.
You see the pink
Ooh.
broomstick?
Broomstick.
Ooh.
I love my broomstick. Bonk. Oh, there we go.
I don't know. There. Stop! It's one fucking square now.
Oh. Okay. Well, let me roll to hit. Because I can. Oh shit! That went off the table. Fuck.
So you conjure up this broomstick, and she kind of goes,
No! Not my own thing! That's my thing!
Does a 13 hit?
a 13. What is her AC? What the fuck? Yeah, 13 hits. We're not making that.
Thanks. Thank you.
Fucking AC of 18. What the fuck?
Whoa.
Holy
Oh
shit!
my god.
3, 4, 5 damage.
5 damage. Hey, that's pretty good.
Thank you.
What is?
I'm gonna. So can Rue like act like she's actually holding the weapon from where she is?
Yeah,
just,
if you
like,
want to.
shadow
If you're like
boxing?
sweeping.
Basically, so she holds it like a baseball bat.
So it
Does she hit with the brush?
cracks her across the face with it, and she goes, "Ah!"
Oh, come on, man!
Oh, come on, man.
So with that, that'll be Bo's turn. Or unless you're not done.
No, that was it. I just remembered. I had forgot to fill in a slot. We're good.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna move like right up here.
Wait, what the fuck? How'd you do that?
Do what? Like the ruler thing?
Oh my god, you can right click and do it? That's fucking sick. Okay.
Yeah, the ruler thing. Yeah, I'm gonna move up here. Yeah. So I was like right here, and then blip, blip.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that.
Oh damn. This is
Okay.
cool.
And I am going to use my crimson right.
Okay, so take a d4. So as your blade kind of into flame, she's like,
Whoa! What the hell? I wish I could do that!
Oh,
Trust me, no, you don't. And I
love
take a
her.
swing.
okay.
I love her.
I don't want to fight her now. Damn it, Cole.
She's so
Oh
fun.
shit! 17
the
plus
jokey
4.
jokes.
21.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Okay. 7. 3. She takes 10 damage.
Oh my god.
Okay, well maybe I should give her
I was gonna say, yeah, level 3 is a little tricky with that.
She's literally made, like, her challenge rating is level 3, but she has a natural armor class of 18 and 82 hit points, and has 3 multi-attacks. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, what?
That sounds kind
That's
of
insane.
fair,
What did
not
you
gonna lie.
base her off of?
A green hag?
Oh.
Holy
I
shit!
think it's accurate, but like, please
Yeah.
don't kill us.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna up her fucking health, though, so...
That's fair.
Actually, like...
Maybe give her like 1 use of multi-attack?
No. You'll see what happens. Anyway,
Don't worry about
Ah,
it.
Okay.
shit.
so is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Who's DMing me? Okay. That sounds cool.
I think that's
that'll
what it
be Magnus's turn. If that's everything you're gonna do, Bo.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
So Magnus, as you like begin to move, she's like,
Oh, I love that armor you have. That's really cool.
Thanks. Just got it. It's my new favorite thing until we have to go home. Sadly, we have to fight you to the death.
I mean, yeah.
I don't want to. You seem so fun.
man.
You know, say la vie.
This is like a friggin' Undertale boss. God damn it, Cole.
So.
God damn it, Cole.
Oh, scheisse. That is not what I meant to do. Hang on. So sorry. We're having technical difficulties on stream stuff. So. You know, it's fine. I'm going to. And I still have everything that I had prior to this, correct?
"Yeah, you have everything."
I'm gonna walk up right here and throw a water bottle at her.
Oh no! I didn't think of this. This is the one thing I did not think of. Okay.
I'm just gonna splash some water on her. I'm like, I'm sorry, but
All
I
right, give
wanna
me
go
like
home.
give me a piss break to think about this. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no!
Splash. water on her. You take your full action to splash water on her, and she kind of just like, pop, pop. Ow. Why?
That's a good question. I read it in a book somewhere. Sorry.
You always believe what you. I mean, that's not really like good to do.
Yeah, Magnus, that's kind of a stereotype.
You had a horse. Shut up.
So with that, is that your turn? That took your full action, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I just
That's so fucking funny.
gonna go over here. And that's my turn. I just like there's a witch, this is water, and I love the fact that you had to take a potty break for it of like, do I let them do this to me?
Well, I worked really hard on this fight, so...
Yeah, that's why I was really hoping that you didn't, so I'm very glad that you went with this decision, but it was like, witch, I have a lot of water bottles, I don't think he remembered this, so we're just gonna...
So with that, that'll bring us to Daenerys' turn, because she literally rolled a 3 for her fucking...
Oh
Yeah.
no. That's okay.
Rest in peace.
That 3 is gonna fucking kill us.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, I kind of out of like, I don't know what it is, but out of fear, out of like confusion,
Out of this drug trip.
Oh,
out of this fucking LSD trip of a session, Daenerys is like rapid firing wild shape at the moment.
Okay. So, like Beast Boy, you're just like changing into different fucking things all
Yes.
at once, all the time.
Oh my god.
And I rolled a 4, so you guys see before you a elk
An
standing
elk?
on 2 legs, and as it stands there, it takes its hooves off of its hands to show little grippies.
It's the Adventure Time deer!
Grippies!
Yes.
It's the Adventure Time deer!
I just...
It's the one that licks you and you get coated in this slimy, sticky
Oh.
goo.
Yes.
So you
No.
have all the abilities of that deer, but you can also talk and use tools. So,
Oh
Oh,
my god.
Nowhere deer!
so is that your turn, Daenerys?
Yeah, that'll be my action.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
So, oh, that's just your action? Okay.
But I will move. Oh, I didn't select it as that. I'm gonna move like right here.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, so with that, the witch kind of like,
You guys are kind of mean.
she's going to take the disengage and step back. And then she's going to use her invisible passage and turn invisible.
Oh, what?
Oh, balls.
Shit. And then, let's see. So, I need Magnus and Bo to make 2 dexterity saving throws. I need Daenerys, Lothric, and Rue to make a dexterity saving throw. As 2 of the brooms immediately whoosh over you.
So it's a dex saving.
20s.
DM, I got one question.
Hmm.
She's not classified as what is it? Celestial fiend or undead?
She's not classified as any of them that protects from good and evil.
Oh, I was gonna use divine sense, but
It's the same stuff.
fuck, man, shit. Okay, you said
21.
a dexterity saving throw.
22 and 16.
2 20s.
21.
Okay,
And
Wait, how
the
who-
many
first
did we
one-
need to roll?
Who rolled below a 20?
One of mine was
Oh.
below 20.
Okay. So apparently just fucking Magnus, I guess. The broom picks you up and you are now riding the broom.
Oh.
Yo!
Oh,
As you kind of like whoosh with it.
This is cool as fuck.
Oh my god.
But I want to get
And-
down.
Then, out of Hang on, I gotta fucking. Can I undo that? Oh no. Oh no, what have I done?
That fucking GIF in C2 stuff is like gonna haunt my fucking dreams.
I'm
So out
sorry.
of this corner, 3 magic missiles appear and all hit Bo.
Oh shit.
Oh no!
Yeah, I can't dodge those magic missile. Doesn't miss. Shit.
Oh, gets downed again.
Bo dies again.
Damn it! Oh my god!
7, Bo dies for the 7th time.
Okay. Well, how much damage do I take? Come on,
You
hit me with it.
3. You take 10 points of force damage as 3 darts into you.
Ouch.
Good news, I'm still up.
Nice.
Thank God.
That level up.
But also, ow!
And with that, that'll be Lothric's turn.
So she's visible again?
Yep.
Alrighty then.
Sorry.
So as you get close to her, Lothric, she looks you in the eye and she says, "Please." And you watch as her face transforms. Let me pull it up again because I don't have it pulled up.
Uh-oh.
Her face transforms into Druess, the woman you helped escape.
No!
Oh,
And she says, "Please
Oh.
don't."
Oh, it's not what I thought. I'm sorry.
Am I petrified? Or anything like that?
How would Lothric take this? You haven't seen her in a while, and you still have dreams of her trying to escape.
Fuck.
Oh.
It's rage.
Okay.
No. You're not her.
So, because you're in an enraged state, make an attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
If you're going to attack.
I'm going to again extend another spell slot and cast Divine Smite.
Okay.
Bam, there's that. And let's see. Uh, 24 damage.
So, you hit her, and you cut her, and it's deep, and she goes, and she's really hurt.
Get her fucking name out of your mouth.
Oof.
I don't even know who this is.
Oh, okay.
Your turn?
There are consequences to your actions and who you choose to mold.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, so that'll bring us to Rue.
Good God. Rue's gonna kind of walk up. I figure I didn't measure, but that was like, yeah, that's 8. Okay. Is there no other way we can get home? We don't. Do we have to kill you?
So as a free action, I'll allow you to make a perception check.
Perception, fuck yeah. That's a natural 20 plus 4. That's a 24.
Okay.
Nice.
So Rue, you and you alone watch as her hat moves slightly on her head, and you watch as like the strands of her hair get pulled in different directions, and she like nods and says,
Yes! This is the only way.
Can I reach and just pull off her hat? Just like nonchalant.
"You have to be adjacent to her and make a strength check." I guess I'm gonna count this as a grapple.
Okay.
You get advantage though, because you count as a mounted combatant.
That's true. Do I have to take like a? I didn't like use all of my like length that I can walk. Can I just bounce closer?
you've got plenty.
Cool. I'll take a step closer and have me take a strength check. Do I have any? Where's strength? It's near the top, ain't it?
What is her strength modifier?
What is my strength modifier?
What?
What the fuck? Dude, this is not a level 3 monster.
Okay. 12?
Yeah, she gets a +4 and rolled a 3. She got 17.
Damn, that sucks.
So, like, she kind of, like, bats your hand away, and she's like, nah, stop!
Rue's gonna look over at everyone and be like, take off her hat. Do what you can to take off her hat.
Got it.
And I think that'll end my turn.
Alright, that'll bring us to Bo's turn.
Fuck. Okay, I am Yeah, fuck it. Okay, so I am going to, I guess drink one of my, mutagens if I have access to those.
Yeah,
Fucking
go ahead.
what?
Which mutagen
Okay.
is it?
I'm going to drink the vermilion, which, gives me an additional use of my blood maledict, but, I have disadvantage on death saving throws.
Okay.
And I'm just going to... fuck, no. Sorry, roll 20 was being weird. No, damn it, okay.
What is happening? What the fuck?
Moving in 2 different
It's like
directions
16
at one
feet.
time.
It's because when you right click, it like drags the screen.
Yeah. So I'm just going to...
You can make
Well-
it, it's fine.
and I am going to try to... Oh god. I am going to try and grab her to try and get the dead man off.
Are you maledicting her?
That would be a better idea. Yeah, I'm going to cast Blood Curse of Binding on her.
Okay, so she gains disadvantage because your boots. And she fails, so she cannot move.
And as a free action, I'm just gonna say, get the hat!
So with that, that'll bring us to Magnus's turn.
Seeing this, whatever this is, I'm going to come over with Come, yeah,
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me
banana.
banana.
I'm gonna hug this wall, and I'm going
Okay.
to point at her, and I'm going to cast Suggestion.
Okay.
But she can't
She
move.
literally can't move, so I'm going to
Is
give you a
she?
chance to take
Wait,
this.
hang on. Is she grappled?
She's blood maledicted, which means she cannot move.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know what that meant. So,
Yeah, with Blood Curse of Binding, she cannot move.
yeah, no, not gonna do that. Well, damn, I can't do that.
Do what you gonna do, man.
That's great, because I'm going to. I guess I'll come over here and also try to take off the hat, because I can't do
no!
anything else without hurting my friends.
Okay, so roll a strength check.
What's fighting you in the strength check?
I don't want to know. I honestly wanted to keep the hat on. I don't want to see the little gremlin that's fucking ratatouilleing this bitch. Not 20. Plus 21.
So you not only take the hat off, you also manage to punch her in the face.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry!
Doing an unarmed strike worth of damage.
I'm gonna say knock you out!
What is my unarmed strike?
I think it's just 2 damage, which is
Just-
literally her hit points.
Yeah.
So,
No!
so you nat 20 and punch her in the face, and
I wanted to live!
as she falls over, her hat comes off, and you watch as she slumps to the ground, and you hear, and you watch as the cat with the sheet on it
God damn
falls
it.
out from under the hat and lands on the other side. And he goes,
You!
guys, ow, that really hurt, guys. And then you all turn to her as she begins to say, "Oh, cruel, cruel world! I'm melting, melting! Oh,
You're not.
you cursed!" What? Oh,
You're,
hey, I'm
you're
fine!
still alive. God, oh my god.
Wow! Look at that!
Wow.
And she kind of like gets to her feet and brushes herself off.
I'm so
And-
sorry. I didn't mean to punch you.
Oh, it's okay, I'm fine.
That was a good one, Magnus. I'm proud.
Surprised she's still talking after Lothric just cleaved her deeply with the greatsword.
I imagine
You-
just this like crouched over old lady, just like profusely bleeding from her
So
shoulder.
you see her, there's no wounds to her at all.
Ugh.
She bodied the blood curse and the fire and your divine smite.
Yeah.
Jesus.
She's
Which is
perfectly
probably my
fine
new
there.
favorite thing now, because I just dealt fucking 24 fucking damage.
Yeah, well, because of that, fights are going to be much harder, so thank you.
Fuck you.
Great.
So you all exit combat as she kind of like, this internship kind of sucked. I think I'm gonna go.
Internship.
Internship? Who the fuck are you working for?
I'm
Well,
gonna
this
look
one.
at the cat.
She points at the cat, and the cat kind of like looks at you all and goes, "What? I thought I could get a good deal."
Bo is popping his knuckles.
You did something to me. What did you do?
Oh, well, gods have various powers, so I just enchanted you.
God.
I'm sorry, what?
Gods?
What?
Oh, you didn't know?
No.
And at
Enlighten
that,
me.
you all watch as the walls fall away, and you are still standing on the floor. Around you are swirling galaxies and stars. You
I'm
are
sorry,
looking
what?
into the great expanse of the cosmos, and he says, "Yeah, this is kind of like my domain. I made it. After like the coalescence, and I was born of my mother's Tythus and Irona, and so I'm kind of like the god of like all fear. But the problem is that a lot of people have forgotten about me. So I made this place, and when people tell stories and myths, it gives me power, and so I take them, I bring them here, because you have no idea what it's like to be immortal, but without a purpose."
Damn.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm
Oh
sorry.
my
Was
God.
it weird to pet you? I just
No,
thought you were a cute
I
cat.
quite like it. It's okay.
Can I?
Okay,
Can I pet
I
you?
thought that was offensive.
Yes,
May
you
I?
can. I can. Yes.
I'm gonna give him scritches under the chin.
And kind of like.
Can we keep him? He's so
Um,
cute.
He's a god!
All the reason. I'll
Um,
give you scritches every day
and-
if you come with us.
He like pulls away and like bats at your hand,
Okay, okay.
and then he focuses his eyes on Rue, and he says, "I taste revelry in you. Revelry for my mother.
Yes.
Tell me,
Ah.
in your time playing, did you ever see a statue with a great leopard at her feet?"
DM, I'm assuming yes.
The answer is no.
The answer is no? Okay.
I saw a displacer beast one time, but I don't think that was a leopard.
No, I'm sorry, I don't believe so.
And you watch as like the sheet kind of droops a little bit, and his eyes get a little bit sadder, and he's like, "Oh, I see. So the world really has forgotten about me then."
Now that we know about you, though, I won't forget about you.
Yes, well, that's all well and good, but first I must apologize for bringing you here and causing you so much trouble. It's just... Do you know what it's like to be forgotten? To
And
A
be...
little too much.
in an odd way, yes.
Now, imagine that, but you have to live forever. This realm is the last of my power, but if I could gain more, I could come back, and I could be at my mother's feet again.
How do you gain more power?
Well, people must know about me. They must pray to me. And he begins like prancing and stalking. And you see like a little mouse made out of stars begins to like weave its way through like this scattered books, and he begins like chasing it and pawing at it, and he says, "They must pray to me and know me." And you know, the only thing that really kept me going was that silly Bone Man guy.
I swear to God.
He
I told you he is fucking real.
I haven't seen him yet, and I don't believe he exists. I still think you're crazy.
my dear man with a curse, he is not real. I made him as I do and make all my myths and legends and fears. He's not real, he's a part of me.
So you sent a part of you to scare the shit out of me when I was 16?
Kind of like looks at you confused and is like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Because I met him when I was a kid. And if he is not real, then he would have to be a part of you.
I can assure you, you've never seen, and he like holds out a paw, and you all watch as like this creature grows from it, and it's this drow with long, thin arms and very long, curled hands, a very bony face, but what was once a face is now just a dark black skull, long black
that's him.
hair over him, and very lengthy and tall. And he says, "There's no way you met him. He's not real."
I did. I saw him.
Maybe you need to get your eyes checked.
I love this random circle of Bo getting gaslit by
God.
a cat.
Oh my god, this is fucking batshit crazy. Wow.
Anyway, because you have completed my trial, I shall give you a boon. Whatever do you want?
What?
Is this like per person, or is this just as a whole?
He kind of like looks at all of you and says, "Well, I'll say per person, but do know that I have very limited powers."
I also have another question.
Go ahead and ask.
If we, perchance, were able to spread word about you in stories and tales and whatnot, would you be a more good god or a bad god, or does that depend on your mistress, mother?
My dear Magnus,
He knows my name and I don't like this anymore. Can we go home?
I am the god of all myth, fear, and loathing. And as it begins, you watch as the walls kind of come back, and he begins to grow.
Magnus
And
throws
as
up
he
again.
grows, the sheet lifts, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
All of us?
All of you.
Okay.
Oh no!
I was just asking a question!
What did
I
you do?
was just asking a question. Hey, that's actually
Oh,
not
no.
terrible.
22.
18. Oh, sorry.
Dirty 20.
19.
Okay.
A
So
6.
everybody who rolled below a 25,
Fuck.
you all take... Let me roll the dice. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Oof.
Each of you takes 16 points of wisdom damage, but none of you, if you were reduced to 0, you don't go down. You remain at 1.
16?
16.
Woohoo!
Jeez.
As you all see every imaginable horror and fear you've ever experienced.
That
warp
checks out.
and twist. And the sheet begins to float down and covers him again, and he says, "I am the god of all fears, all myths, all legends." Now tell me, do you think that that's a good thing? When I lived at my mother's feet, I was leashed. Men and mortals have forgotten what true fear really is. It keeps people alive. A lot of people are dying, and I would not like that. And when I am leashed to my mother again, for all intents and purposes, I will be very good.
Okay. Good. Just give me a second.
Oh,
So, with the boons you're talking about, what exactly do they portray to? Like, what do we ask for?
You may ask of anything as long as it is within reasonable request.
Like a material item? Or more like a request?
Oh my god. How, like, can you think? Anything. Anything. You want like 8 gold pieces? I could get you that. You want like a new pair of shoes or boots? Yeah, sure.
Can you make my wife's old wedding ring be able to cast the spell Wish?
whoa.
Oh my dear Bo. I can feel the aching in your heart.
My achy,
What?
my breaky, my achy,
Shut the
breaky
fuck up.
heart.
Did you ever wonder that maybe she's happy where she is? Even if I could, she may never come back.
Would you be able to deliver a message to my dad then?
I could do that.
Just tell him I'm sorry and that I loved him.
Fair enough. Anyone else?
Actually, I got one. I know about the message thing, but I'd like to see my best friend and talk with him. A real conversation, not just advice.
That could be done. It will take some time, but it can be done.
Thank you.
I would like to ask for some information.
Anything. I am all immortal, you know.
Of course. We've all haven't been together for very long, but we have something that I suppose ties us together, and it's this threat about a child, the child.
At that, you watch as the cat arches his back and he goes, "Do not speak that name!"
Okay. Is it that dangerous?
It is something that even all of the gods fear.
Great.
Oh fuck.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, that was, I suppose, my
Just
question.
know that I understand your destiny, Alhat Ruesh. It is not one that I would wish on even my immortal enemies.
Oh,
But do know that you should find solace in the fact that wherever you will go and wherever life may take you, the path you are on will lead to redemption.
redemption. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Is there anything else you want to know? That was kind of weak. You want to know like the next lottery numbers or something? Like,
Give me a fucking second.
I mean, thousands of gold would be nice.
like I said, I could maybe do like 8, dude.
Oh no.
Yeah, another kind of, I guess, more information. My mother, how did she die?
She died making sure you did not when your goddess casted her spell.
She didn't live longer than I did.
He shakes his head.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Next.
Daenerys is gonna step forward. She has just experienced ego death, and
Fucking what?
so she's just gonna be like, dear, Lord, I've heard of this thing back at home. Read about it once. It's called Staff of the Woodlands. Would you happen to be able to give me one?
Oh, let me see. Let me look that up. So he. Wow, that is fucking nuts. Okay.
I think that's a no.
That might be
So-
no.
He gives you a
He
stick.
begins to he paws at the ground and he says, "You know, even if I could do that, I don't think I would. Do you understand the price of that object?
I'm not quite sure.
It's about 101,000 gold pieces."
Holy shit.
Hey God. Quick
She
question.
could probably afford it at home.
Yeah, what's up?
With my shitty shit, would I know what Daenerys is talking about?
Yes, you would.
Tan,
You would
what the
100%.
fuck?
What did you say? Sorry.
This,
You
this
could...
must be a bad thing.
I said, Tan, what the fuck?
I mean, it's a god, and it wants us to ask to give us something.
He's
I might
not
as well ask
at
for something
full
really cool.
power. Home Slice said 8 gold, not a fucking manor.
Fine. I will just ask for some information then. I want to know how my dear family has gotten wrapped into this mess with the one you don't want to be spoken.
Well, that would take far too much time to explain.
Maybe
Years.
you could do it in the letter.
Okay. No, I shall give you this. Back at the dawn of creation, there were several different worlds. And then a god died. The weave of magic through all the universe collapsed. Eloquetia survived the spell plague, which was a great fire born of the collapse of magic, because we had not created our own gate yet. The elves of the time had not completed their trial when things happened. You and your family, Daenerys, were roped into this the moment that god died.
Oh, can I know the name of this god?
The name of the goddess was Mystra. Divinity comes in many forms, Daenerys. I am a divine being of this plane. There are very few gods and creatures that exist outside the control of a plane of existence. Mystra was one such god, a prime god. She controlled all magic throughout the multiverse and beyond.
So, Daenerys is just like fucking mind blown. So you're telling me that This is what I've been needing to study, is this god.
Tut tut. That's already one too many questions. Next.
Fine.
Oh.
Can I give you an offering?
An offering? So, go ahead.
Where?
What?
Like on the map? I don't know. I was gonna walk.
You
On the
like
map.
cut out. You do cut out.
Sorry, I was gonna walk my token over to wherever the cat is. I don't know. It.
He's by the witch. He doesn't have a token.
Okay, it's fine. I don't need to do that.
Your token. What token?
What are you giving him?
I pull out the old saddle. This belonged to a friend of mine,
Oh.
and I know that those four horsemen of the apocalypse don't have a horse. So if you need a bone horse with a saddle, here you
He
go.
immediately crawls into one of the pouches.
Or
And
that.
he says, when you are done with your adventure, Bo, and when you have laid your eyes to rest, tales of you and your horse will be spread across the land. This is indeed a good offering, but I can give you one better. And he begins to shake, and he walks out of the saddle. The saddle begins to shake, and then all of a sudden you hear a pop, and Dusty is standing there with the saddle on his back.
Okay, but is it like a bone Dusty or is it Dusty Dusty?
It's Dusty. It's normal Dusty.
Okay.
Oh my god. He looks just like mine.
I'm running up to Dusty and hugging him.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That is your boon, dear Bo. Next.
You didn't have to do that. I'm fighting tears now.
Oh, Bo.
He's actively sobbing over this horse.
Go over and give him a
Magnus,
little
it
pat,
seems
pat.
that you are the only one left.
Before we go, just out of character. Hey, God.
What's up?
Do we have to boon to go home, or is he gonna send us home anyway?
You'll have to find out.
Fuck. Okay.
I don't know. Actually, my sister, she's
You watch him roll his eyes, and he's like, "Oh, come on! Why can't you guys pick some cool shit?" Fine, and he waves his paw. There,
what do you mean there?
she's cured.
Like,
Yes, she will be fine.
God, I love gods.
Magnus
You
is-
could have picked literally
Ouch.
anything. She could have recovered for all you knew. You know, you could have picked a fucking sick ass guitar on you, but no. Oh, you like my sister? Whatever.
out of character? Fuck you, Cole, because I was gonna pick the guitar, you son of a bitch, but to the fucking character, I had to pick the fucking sister. I wanted that fucking guitar. Anyways, in character, Magnus is just starting to cry. Just silent tears.
Oh, everybody's crying.
Oh, actually, oh no. Well, this
Yeah.
could be interesting.
That's what I thought.
It appears I put too much power into it.
What?
I might have made your sister immortal.
What?
What?
Huh?
Oh my god.
You can just grant people immort. What?
If they're pure of heart, yes.
Aw, that's like the best compliment that you could ever get.
Thanks, Rue.
Well... Shit.
Uh,
Well... No. Well, shit.
That might also be a bad thing. I'm
Oh,
not looking at it.
Oh no, I think I did it to Dusty
Why?
too.
You did to what
You-
too?
You made my horse what?
I think I did it to him too.
This
Man,
is just
Mom's
a-
not gonna be happy with me about this one.
Accident.
Oh no.
I will pray for your forgiveness.
That's not how this works.
That is so how this works.
Well, I can't
Do you-
take that back.
No. What? No, it's already
It
been
also
done.
wouldn't
You can't take it back.
No. I would never wish immortality on anybody because that shit got some holes in it.
It's not as bad as you think.
How long have you been here by yourself? Under your tains? And
Oh, only a
alone?
couple hundred years. I've been around for millennia, though. It's no problem.
Cool.
When I
Well,
die, give him to someone who will take care of him, please.
No, I kind of want you to have that sick ass guitar anyway, so there you go. And he waves his other paw.
what the fuck?
I mean, I'm kind of going crazy with power here. Feel having godlike powers for the first time in a while. You know what? Here's another one, and he waves his tail, and suddenly, Rue, you're holding a can of tuna. He says, "Now get out."
What? What?
Bye, cat. Have a good life. I will definitely tell people about your ferocity because that was actually cool and terrifying it all in one. I'm sorry for
Why am
vomiting
I
on your
holding
floor.
this can of
My
tuna?
God.
Okay.
Okay.
What's tuna?
Can you send us home? Can you send us home with your mad power?
Just go through the door. God, do I have to spell? Oh, right, there's no door. He kind of like shakes his head a little bit, like the thing that cats do when they're like, and then the door reappears on the wall.
Lovely. Thank you. Really appreciate your time.
Yeah, no problem. You better tell people about me, or I will kill all of you. That is it.
Oh my god.
I'm so sure that that's a promise. I will make sure we do that.
Yeah, promise. Do you know what a pinky promise is? Rue didn't know what a pinky promise is. Please tell me you know what
Of
a
course.
fucking pinky promise is.
Okay, first of all, of course I know what a pinky promise is. I'm literally a god. Secondly, I don't have pinkies. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna do.
Let's go. Guys, let's go.
Okay,
Let's
thank
go.
you.
Let's
Bye.
go.
Thank you. I'm gonna kneel
Come
down,
on,
give him a little head pat, and then
As you guys begin to walk out, he's like, "Man, those guys were nice."
I'm gonna. As Bo is walking out with the trustee.
What's your name?
Oh, that would help. Yeah, I forgot to tell you that. What did I name him?
Oh my god! Oh.
Give me just a second. I have to pour through all this shit.
See, like,
Okay,
I
Cole
made a lot of lore, so you know what? That's fair.
so to be fair, this cat is equivalent to a fucking Mimikyu,
Yeah, pretty much.
and I love him because Mimikyu is my favorite fucking Pokemon ever.
My
The
name
fuck
is
out of here.
Philo Nereth.
Silo Nerd, can you spell that? Dude?
Philo Nereth. Jesus Christ.
Philo.
You don't know him, but I do.
Neras. Whoa.
Perfect. Thank you. We will share
Thank
stories
you.
about you for the ages.
Anyway, and he turns to the witch and they begin talking. She's like, "Yeah, well, I guess I could stay for a few more days."
As Bo is walking out, he's just gonna drop his entire coin purse.
His entire coin purse?
The whole thing.
Why?
Oh, he's
Cade.
a god. He doesn't need gold. I'm picking up his coin purse.
I got my horse back.
Let me do this.
You
don't have to actually, but.
Hello, Mirak. Do you need or want my friend's gold?
68.
He's not paying attention. He's talking to the witch.
Keep the gold.
I'm taking the
No,
gold.
just leave- Just leave it for
He
him.
doesn't need it. He's a
So-
god.
As you guys are discussing and you walk through the door, suddenly you're all back in the Hearthfire Inn. You're in your normal clothes, and you two are having this conversation, and you're holding Bo's bag of gold. And Beatrix and the Dwarven lady are staring at the five of you like bug-eyed, like slack-jawed.
Hi.
Hello, Beatrix.
How's it going?
It's not meant to be unregistered magic. Oh my god.
What happened?
Oh my god,
What?
you just disappeared.
Please
Another
don't
flash of
arrest
lighting,
us.
you're gone. Woof! Oh my
To
god.
be fair,
Beatrix,
to be
you're
fair,
drunk.
before you get mad at us.
Beatrix, it wasn't our choice.
At that, she kind of like looks at the
Beatrix,
wine
you
glass in her hand. She's like,
Maybe-
I must be.
Let's go lay down. I'll take you to. Come on. Well, I'll take you to your room. Let's go lay
Yeah,
down.
of course,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah. I'm gonna.
Nothing.
Rue's gonna like grab a glass of water so she could put it on Beatrix's nightstand.
okay, so Rue, you're still holding the can of tuna, and I'm going to
I
send
sure
this
am.
to you.
It's just a can of fucking tuna. Just come on. Let's go. Do you want some?
Actually, I wouldn't eat that. But
So I want you to read this aloud to the rest of the party.
okay. Okay. This can has 2 charges. You may use an action to open this can and expand a charge. At the sound of it popping open, you cast the spell Find Familiar. The familiar is always a cat in a sheet. However, it lasts for 1 full day. The familiar disappears when it drops to 0 HP. The sheet is removed from it, or you do not give the cat the tuna. This can regains 1d4
-1.
-1. Sorry. I was like 2-1 -1. 1d4 -1 charges when you inform someone of
Philonareth.
Philonareth. This may only be done when it is at 0 charges.
So I want you guys to know that I prepared this item, and he was going to ask you to spread word about him. But you guys did that on your own volition. And that's why I gave you guys the boons.
Okay.
Okay, so because we said, hey, we'll spread word about you, that's why we got the boons?
Yeah, originally you were just gonna get this can of tuna.
I fucking love my can of
Yes.
tuna. Let me make sure I add that to my inventory.
Sorry.
As they walk up the stairs, Bo is running out to try and find Dusty.
Dusty is literally by your side.
Tavern.
Like, you guys disappeared and then reappeared with a horse, and Magnus is wearing like a suit of bones.
Bo is just hugging him. He's just crying and hugging him. He's drunk crying.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So you guys direct Beatrix up to her room, and with that, all of you you all take a long rest because nothing actually happened to you.
Okay.
Wow.
And with that, that concludes the spooky session, Halloween session of Dungeons and Demons.
Oh my god, I want to do it again!
Oh my god. That was so fun.
That
Well,
was so much
thank
fun.
you.
I talked to a god.
Can we do that again next year? Can we do something for Christmas?
I want to
Well,
fight
there'll
Krampus,
be
Cole.
events planned. Don't worry.
Cole, please.
I would
wanna
hope
fight
there's a
Krampus.
Thanksgiving one. But I'm
Oh my god, I can't wait. Lothric finally gets to speak to Will. A full-blown conversation, not just advice.
I wish I could say I
It's gonna
got a
be
lot of
fucking
information
awesome.
about my backstory. I didn't. All I
The
know
questions
that it was,
you
like,
asked
kind of
specifically
fucked.
were like huge fucking spoilers.
That's
Oh,
totally fair. I
shit.
figured. But I wanted just a little fun information. And instead I got, Rue, you're kind of fucked, but like, it's cool. So, that's
See,
good.
I only did that because I missed a chance with Abe Gromore. So,
Well, in that case, thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you to our audience on Twitch, and thank you for our future audience on YouTube. Be sure to check out both channels, please, for the love of God. All the art that you see on screen that is drawn for like the characters was made by Magnus's player Alice. So thank Alice for that beautiful art that you see right now.
Also, all of the battle maps and all of the screens you see were made by me. I'm Cole. Hi. So in case you're like, hey, that's my shit, fuck you. No, it's not.
I was also going to
DM.
say, please thank Cole for his amazing DM skills. Thank you, Cole.
Thank you, Cole.
Give Cole a
thank
big
you,
ol' spoon.
Cole.
Thank you.
Love you, Cole.
And we will see you all in the next episode after Cole's disclaimer that he needs to do.
Yeah. So
yeah, thank you. Bye.
all the fucking music you guys heard tonight, if you're watching, every fucking ounce, every second of it was all made by fucking what's their name? Epidemic Sound. I'm so sorry. Check them out.
I sent the DM to a link.
Yeah, they're pretty. They're awesome. I'm not gonna lie. They're fucking cool. I listened to like 3 hours of this playlist that's playing right now, just doing homework. So that's
These
fucking
songs
great.
are freaking dope. I was vibing the entire time.
With that, I will say that any and all likenesses to characters that are not of our own, such as Elvis, Michael Jackson, those are simply meant for reference and not entirely used, and their likenesses are not used at all. We're simply, what is the word? What's the word? Parodying them. So that's all.
Parodying?
Yeah, it's a parody of those characters. So
Yeah,
we're not using
yeah.
their likenesses. I just want to put that out there because I know people are incredibly litigious about that. So, and with
Speak
that,
for
that's
yourself.
on my end.
Okay, well, thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye guys.
Bye, sweet baby. I love you.
Bye bye.